Okay, I think that's working. I think we're good. Right, hang on. Headphones. I think everything is working fine. Alrighty, so greetings everybody, and welcome to a pretty strange random live stream. We're just going to be doing some basic 7 Days to Die modding in the stream and seeing what we can add to our 7 Days to Die world for the final episode of my main L15 series. And I can see that Cool Guy is in the stream already. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Sizzling Hot is also in the stream as well. Hi Sizzling, welcome to the stream. How you doing? So, yeah, we're not going to be doing any gameplay in this video, so it's going to be more of a modding thing. So it might be something if people are looking how to mod, it might be something that you guys can get into a little bit as well. But mainly it's just going to be me doing some modding, some playtesting. So welcome guys to the stream, and let's see how we go. So I've got a few things that I want to do for the live stream, not live stream, sorry, the final episode of my 7 Days world, and that is to have some kind of zombie fight club going on. Now, some of you guys know about this, others if you don't, but there you go. Spoiler alert. That's what I want to have for the stream. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can start modding some of these game files and get in the stuff that I would like. So the first thing I need to do really is we're going to start off very simple. I think what we'll do is we'll start off by adding a few new items into the game, and then we're going to go in and see if we can play test these things and see how I go. Sizzlin says, I want to pick so badly now I've seen Alpha 16, and Cool Guy says, be right back. All right then, see you in a bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. So I think we're going to start first by adding some items, and there's a few items that I want to add. Now, I did mod some of these in before, but unfortunately my changes got reverted and lost. Oh, you mean I want a PC so badly, right? Not a pick. Sorry about that. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is scroll down, and we're going to see if we can make a few different weapon types. So let's have a look and see what we can find. So there's a couple of different weapons I want to make, which include the sniper rifle, a new version of that, and I would like to make a magnum as well. So let's go ahead and scroll down here, give myself some room, and then we should be able to do some stuff with here. So what items have we got available? So that's going from 55 to 69. Okay, let me just make myself a little note right here, and then we can go from there. So we can say from 55 to 68 is my free slot, and that's just my way of just commenting myself, and just so I know what I'm doing here, and then we can go from there. So the first thing I want to do is make myself a new magnum, and we're going to call this is going to be essentially a magnum which has exploding rounds. Hey, Cool Guy, welcome back to the stream. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and see if we can make ourselves a new magnum. So let's find the way you mod, guys, is essentially find an existing thing and then change some of its values and see how it goes. So let's have a look and see if we can go ahead, and here we go. So I would like to make a new type of magnum. Now it's not going to have anything different in the mesh or anything like that. So let's go ahead and go and copy this entry here. And then we're going to come down into this little area right here, and this is where we're going to go ahead and make our new magnum. So let's go and put this in here. Now the point with this magnum is I want it to have exploding rounds. So essentially it's going to fire rockets almost, and it's going to be pretty cool. So the first thing we need to do is give it a new item ID, because otherwise it won't be recognized. So we're going to call it 55, and we're going to call this gunful for magnum. Let's actually call it let's see, what do we want? We'll just call it modded magnum. There we go. And so items, weapons, range, magnum, prefab. So then we need to do the custom icon as well. So there's a few things we have to do here to make it change. So we need to add a new one. So property name equals, I think it's custom icon, I think, and then we have to do value equals, and then we have to do 44 gun 44 magnum, and this is just to make it render the custom icon in the user interface. Otherwise you won't see it on the thing. So we're going to go ahead and add that. So materials value is metal, and that's the whole type. All that stuff we want to keep it the same. Degradation breaks after false. Yeah, we don't want it to break after that. and this is the attachments that we can add to it. So all that stuff is fine. Cool guys, give me loads of thumbs up, thanks very much. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. So we need to do attack action is value range. So what we want to do now is essentially have something that when we shoot a zombie, it causes an explosion. Now the best gun I can think to do that is the rocket launcher, right? So that's the one thing that goes ahead and does that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and copy the attack action, and this time you can see it's got one of launcher. So we're going to go ahead and copy this property over here. So let me go and copy that one, and we're going to swap out the rocket launcher on action 0 here. So let's go ahead and do this, and then we're going to go ahead and paste this one in here, and then you can control things like the ammo that it takes. So you can see that the magazine item currently is a rocket. So Koi says there is a mobile days on LG. Oh, I've never heard of that one. So hey Simon, welcome to the stream. How you doing? So we're modding in a few different items into 7 days, and then we're going to be playtesting them and see how everything works. So you can see that although we have the rocket, we want to make a new 4.4 magnum round type, just so that we can have our own thing in here. So what we're going to have to do is go ahead and find the rocket. So let me go ahead and put that in quotes and see if I can find. Here we go. Item name is rocket. So this is the ammo type that we have here. So we're going to have to make a new ammo type for this thing as well, so that we don't load rockets into a magnum. We want to load some magnum rounds, right? And Koge says it's called Mini Daisy. Okay. Let's have a look here. So we're going to go ahead and copy this one, and let's see where is the nearest item ID. So we got 15964. Let's see if we can get to the end of the section. It's always best to put it at the end of the sections if you can. What's this been crossed out? Oh, cross rebuilt. Okay, must be the master version of that. Let's go down here. Okay, so that's explosives. So it looks like this is the area that we want to add it to. So let's go ahead and do another comment right here. And I'm probably going to have loads of errors come up in the console, and we're going to see, yeah, mini Daisy. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've not heard of that one. I have to look into that one. So we got 174 to 179 is the ammo one. So let me just put that in there so I know my item IDs that I can use. Then we're going to copy that rocket into here, and then we're going to change that item ID to 174, just so it shows up as well. So 174 is going to be there, and then we're going to call it, we are going to call it this one, we're just going to go modded magnum round, because that makes, you got modded magnum round, that seems to make the most sense, right? So the next thing we want to do is make it have the same mesh file as a regular 4.4 magnum round. So let's go and have a look and see if we can get some of the properties of a regular 4.4 magnum round, and let's see if we can place that there instead. So why don't we have a look at this? Let's see. So we got rocket, shotgun shell. Here we go, a 4.4 magnum bullet. Let's go and grab this for a second. So let me go and it's free. Nice. That's always good. Have free apps. That's always a nice little thing. So let's go ahead and okay. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a little bit more room to work around here. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna for now paste this in here, and then we're gonna pretty much change the mesh file and everything. So material is brass. We still want the material to be metal, which would probably make the most sense. So yeah, we need to go ahead and we need to change the mesh file here. So we're gonna swap this one. Let's see if we can make this work. So we're going to grab that one, and we need the hand mesh file as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and do property that. So we've changed that one out. So now it's going to look like a magnum round, and this is the mesh file that's in the hand. Does this extend anything? Group is ammo weapons. Let me just have a property name is group. Let me make sure they're in the same. Group is ammo weapons. Yeah, that's fine. So let's see, we got mesh file, because this one's got another thing called hand mesh file, which makes me think there may be some others that have this. Let's see, 4.4 magnum bullet. Let me see if any others have this hand mesh file. If not, then we might be able to remove that as well and see how it works. And it's Wine is here. Welcome to the stream. It's Wine. How you doing? And hello again. How you doing? We're doing a little bit of modding in the stream, so we're going to be modding some stuff and then seeing if we can go ahead and test it because this is going to be my final episode in Alpha 15. So we're going ahead and doing some good stuff like that. So for now, I think we'll just leave it and see where we go. We need the custom icon as well. So let's go back down to here as well, because I did do this before. Unfortunately, a lot of it got lost. Items, weapons, range, magnum, 4 round prefab, and then we're going to go ahead and do property name equals custom icon, and then we're going to go value equals, and let's go 4 mag bullet, and that should be what I need. There we go. So we have the custom icon there. I think we can remove this hand mesh file. So let's go ahead and I'm not going to remove it completely. I'm going to comment it out just in case it needs to be replaced. So let's go ahead and just comment it first. And then if we can remove it, then we'll safely remove that line. And that should be fine. So materials Vettel, hold type is 3. Now I need to alter as well the stack number, because most ammo can stack to 500. And it's one says, I'm amazing. Well, that's great. And it's one says, actually, I'm a bit bored because I couldn't pass my final exam because of 0.8 points. Oh, wow. Dude, I feel you there. I feel you there, man. Well, are you going to have to resit it? So, or is there like a reset option, or are you just going to take that and just go forward? Because I had a thing in I did a maths degree, and I had one of my things, and I literally was like, I think 3 marks off a pass or something. It was horrible. So when they were just like, yeah, you can reset it, but you only get a maximum of 40 points. So in this, we need to see we've got the stack number right here. So you can see that we've got stack number and value is 20. So that's what a regular rocket would stack to. But we want it to stack to 500, the same as a regular magnum round, right? So let's see what we got. Get quality from weapon is true. And now comes the entity and the block damage. So the one thing we want to do is we probably want to reduce the block damage from like 3 to 7, because this is going to be a magnum that does a lot of entity damage but not a lot of block damage. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that bit. Then we've got projectile explosion particle index. Okay, so this is what will handle the explosions and the block damage and things as well. So already this is actually quite powerful. So I'm gonna think then the explosion is what does the most damage. So let's have a looky here. So we got the radius of the explosion. Well, this is only a magnum round, so let's go and turn that down to 3. The particle index is fine, and then we get to do the block damage and the entity damage. So again, we're going to turn the block damage down, say like 30 for block damage, something small. And then entities as well, we're going to turn that down to this. And then we're going to give it, I'd say 250 entity damage as well. Okay, now the next thing to do is to deal with the velocity, because this will control how fast the thing flies. Now, if it was a regular rocket, you'd think it'd go quite slow. But because it's like a magnum round, you'd want this to go quite fast. So I'm going to put that to 500. So fly time and lifetime, I think we can leave the same, and gunsmithing is fine, and that's got ammo weapons. Right, okay, so let's comment this out, and let's leave that one in there. So this is giving me, okay, that needs to take this out as well. Just get rid of that stuff there, and then we're going to comment that line out right there. So this reference is here later if we need this. And this one says, it's like we had committee system 5 committees and 1 final, and had to take the final exam again in 2 months. If I can't pass my class, I had to retake all the classes. Wow. Oh my god, I couldn't write anything right. Wow, you'd have to take all the classes again? That sounds like overkill, like real overkill. But I hope it goes okay. I'm sure you'll be fine. Okay, let's go back up to our modded magnum round, or our modded magnum class. So we've got that done. So let's find where our modded item was. It was somewhere between here. Here we go. Right, so here's our modded magnum now. So instead of using a rocket now, so you can see that in the property name, the magazine item is now a rocket. We want to go ahead and do. We're gonna change that to modded magnum round, right? So instead of using rockets, this thing is going to fire our modded magnum rounds. So let's see if that works there. So then we got reload time, bullet icons, Uzi, and then the weapon start. So then we need to also change the sound as well from when we fire this thing, because you can see that when we're doing this, we've got different sounds. So we're going to need to go and see what the magnum sounds are here. Let's see if we can copy some of that stuff. So let's see where the Magnum sound files are here. So there's a pump shotgun, there's a sawed-off shotgun, and here we go. So it should have, let's see, magazine item ray counts as value 1. And ray spreads, that stuff doesn't matter there. So reload time is 4, so we're going to need to alter that. Let's see, sound start. Okay, so we need to change this stuff here. So sound start and sound empty. Yeah, we need to essentially grab this stuff right here and swap that over from the sound files, because then it'll actually sound like a Magnum when you fire the thing, right? So let's go ahead and copy that and see if we can get this work. So Sam Felice is here. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? And Samori is here as well. Welcome guys to the stream. So we're going ahead and doing a bit of modding for our final episode right here. So we're gonna be swapping out a few things. First of all, we're working on making our own custom Magnum for Saber, because it's Saber has Mercy the Magnum. We're gonna see if we can make it so that we have a Magnum that fires some exploding rounds, which I think is going to be really, really cool. So let's go ahead and let's put these new sound files in here. And then let's get rid of the ones that are the same. So it looks like it literally is these 5, and then we just need to go ahead and do the Magnum reload. Yeah, that's it. So these 5 were the same, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and take this out. And then we're going to go ahead and take these out as well. Right, so now we got particle, muzzle fire, rocket launcher fire. Okay, I think we're going to need to do the change these particles, muzzle fire, and smoke and things like that. We're going to have to change those as well. So let's have a look and see what we can do with that as well. So let's find the Magnum again. I probably should copy that down temporarily. So do we have a particles? Yeah, here we go. Particles, muzzle fire, and muzzle smoke. We just need the nozzle flash and things. So essentially, we're trying to make it. Still like a Magnum, but firing projectiles rather than bullets, which will allow us to do the explosion stuff. And Saber's here, says, just leaving a likey, working on some stuff, so can't say, so huggles to all. Hi Saber, and bye Saber, thanks for coming along, and hope to see you very soon. We're working on your Mercy the Magnum right now, Saber, and it's going to fire explosive rounds, so hopefully this is going to work, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Right, let's have a look. So we've got activate object, attachment, flashlight, light source. So this is the regular stuff from the Magnum. So that should be fine. Now, are there any other things that we can have here? So hold tight is 4-4. Stock. Okay, so those are all the same stock and parts. So we can actually build it from regular Magnum parts, which is fine. Let's have a look here as well. So we've got property name, zoom, max out. Let's have a look at the attachments. Action skill groups, gunsmithing, pickup general entry, gun assembly. Okay, I think that might be ready to go. So let's go ahead and save this and get that saved. Now, one thing I'm going to check is, this is what I always do before I launch the game. Just to make sure I've not done any XML bugs myself, I go ahead and put this in an XML editor, or an XML validator, because I can paste it in and it will tell me if there's anything wrong anywhere in the XML before I go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and see if this is valid. Hopefully it is, and I've not done anything. Yep, no errors were found, so that's a good thing. So this should actually be ready to launch the game, and then we should be able to get in our modded Magnum and see if we can test it out. So let's go ahead and launch our 7 days and see if this wants to work. Hopefully it does, and we'll see how it goes here. Okay, let's try this. Let me know if you guys can and cannot see it. If you can't, then I'll go ahead and see what I can do. Right, let's continue my game here. I'm probably going to need to move into some testing environment as well, just so I can do this stuff. Okay. And such is the joy of modding. You've got to start your game and that all the time. Right. So, let's go into creative mode. And let's see, first of all, if the item is there. So if I type Magnum... See if we got it. Yeah, look, here we go. We've got modded Magnum. There we go. See, we got the modded Magnum, and we've also got modded Magnum round. They stack to 500. Guys, we've done it. We've got our modded Magnum in the game, at least. And it has the custom icons, and everything is looking good. So Mercy the Magnum is in the game. We did it. There's our first success of the day. So what we're going to do is I've turned off most zombie spawning now, so hopefully none are going to spawn on us. Right, what day is it now? 147. Let's just set time so it's light. So let's set time. Let's go back to day 1. Let's do 147. 60908. There we go. Then we can set it so it's light, and then we can go ahead and fly somewhere outside the castle so we can go ahead and test all this stuff. So let's head out here. It might be a bit choppy. I might have to remove the screen in my modding thing, but that's okay. We can go ahead and do that as well. So we do have Mercy in the game. That's a good thing. So we're gonna have to like work on the namings and things. So let's find a flat area. You know what? Let's go to this town. And I did do all the path from the town as well. I did do that. You'll see that in the last episode. We actually went and did all that stuff. So let's go ahead and head to the town. I realise now I could have just gone ahead and done that. There we go. And then we're gonna go kill all. Get rid of all the zombies in the area so we don't get jumped by anything, and then we should be able to go ahead and see. So WizKid is in the stream. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? So Saber is, I think Saber's gone back now as well. So yeah, thank you Saber for coming along. Right, let's go and test out this new modded Magnum that we got in then. So let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead. So we need this and this. So the first thing to do, make sure it fires okay. It does, yes. You can see that fires a round. However, we've already run into a problem. You can see that it only has one round. But let me go and see if this blows up this car. Wait! It makes explosions. It makes explosions. That's a good thing. Okay, that's what we wanted. We wanted exploding Magnum rounds, and we got it. However, it can only fire one at a time. But that's okay. That's okay. So I'm thinking that's not doing too much because it's a block, right? So let's go and examine that with a wrench, so we can see how much that's doing to blocks, right? So let's go and have a look over here. Okay, yeah, that's doing a little bit of damage to that with a wrench. But yeah, we've already come across our first problem. So we're only loading one round at a time, so we're going to need to alter that as well. But yeah, that's doing the amount of damage that I want. So let's go ahead and spawn in a zombie and test it out on a zombie, just to see how much this is going to do. So let's, what's the most powerful one? Let's go ahead and let's do like a biker or something. Let's get this guy. Yeah, there you go. Right, let's do another speed test with 25 of these guys, and let's see how this is going to go. So let's spawn 25 of these guys, and let's get some bikers in. This might take a while. Right, here we go. Let's let him get up and run. Here we go. Right, so we got some zombie bikers coming. Oh, yes, look at that. We're getting through a few. Okay, this is going to be good. Right. There we go. So that's sending some down. There you go. Okay, that's working very well. That's working very, very well. Okay. Get rid of that guy. Okay, so it seems to be having the desired effect that I want it to have, which is a good thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and kill all those guys. There we go. So we have, guys, created a Magnum that fires exploding rounds. And that is awesome, right? So let me just do a quick test on distance as well, just to make sure this rocket is flying fast enough. Because essentially what we're doing is making a rocket, right? So let's go and check. Yep, that definitely hits the sign on the police station. So there we go. That seems awesome. And this one says, so fun to watch. Yay! Okay, so there we go, guys. We have created Mercy the Magnum. Now, we have a few problems with it, but we're now going to need to quit the game, come out of that, and go ahead and deal with the problems. So the main problem that we had with it was that it wasn't loading 6 in its chamber, right? So there was only one being loaded in the chamber. So there must be something in the Magnum's entry, or maybe one of these other gun entries. So here we go, magazine size. This is what we want. So you see property name, magazine size, right? So we're going to copy this, and let's go and paste this into the Magnum's class here. So we're going to go into... Okay, oh no, we already have it here. There we go, magazine size is right there. So it's a Magnum, and let's go ahead and change that to 6. And then we're going to save that file there. Right, so now, hopefully we could go ahead and see if we can now have that sorted. So let's go back into the game again. So this is the thing with modding. You had to come out and go back in the game all the time, because the changes to XML only render when you go back in the game. So let's see if this works. And then hopefully we're going to have our modded Magnum to our liking. Okay, let's get back in here. So, back into game. And let's see if this modded Magnum is going to work, and whether we have an exploding Mercy to be able to use. Okay, let's go ahead and move out here. There we go. There we go. And someone's saying cookies milk for Hollow. Okay. Okay, so now let's have a look. So can we, if we reload this thing now, this should give us six rounds. There we go. So now we now have 6, and we should. There we go. We have 6 exploding magnum rounds. And there we go. So why don't we go and quickly get some zombies in. Now this may kill my character, but I can always just revert changes later on if I need to. So let's go ahead and go into. I want to see like the range and how easy it is to use. So let's go into debug mode, and we're gonna go ahead and spawn in some zombies here. So let's see. Let's get 25 of these, and let's see if we can do. Let's just do some basic ones. Let's try Zombie Joes. 25 of those. There we go. Right, now they're all going to start running after me. Here we go. Way! Oh! Is that... look at the limbs it blew off! Oh, let's use it just on the bare bodies and see if they fly. Yes! Look at that. There you go. So... That's I think Saber is going to like this magnum because it is very powerful. We may need to nerf it a little bit, but I think that's a good measure. So for weaker zombies, that's great. Now the other thing I want to try it on is let's try it on a zombie bear as well. So why don't we get one zombie bear? Where's that going to be? Animal bear, zombie bear. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's not too OP for a zombie bear. That's actually pretty good. Okay. There we go. We got rid of it. There we go. So it sounds like, oh my god, amazing. So yeah, it does take out a zombie bear in a few shots. So that's a pretty powerful gun. There will be a round of zombie bears in the Fight Club challenge that I'm going to be facing, just so you know. So yeah, that's got impressive range, impressive speed. Doing a fair whack of damage to things as well. So yeah, that's very good. Working nice. Victor says, hello, wait Max, wait, did you change the model and the Magnum? No, the Magnum model is exactly the same as it was before. Same old Magnum. We've just added we've not changed the model of it, we've just gone ahead and added a new property so that it fires exploding rounds. So that's all we've done, and that's how it's going so far. So I think that is pretty much done everything that we need it to do. So we are good to go ahead and quit out there. So we have Mercy the Magnum all done. Cool. So let's go ahead and take this out. And there we go. So Mercy the Magnum is done. So let me go ahead and mark this for what I want it to be. So this is going to be Mercy. So Mercy the Magnum. There we go. So just so we know what this whole thing refers to. And then we're going to go ahead and do... There's some other guns that I want to do as well. So let's go ahead and work on these for comments as well. So the other guns I want to do is I want to do Kindness for Sniper Rifle. So we're going to do that one in a minute, which is going to be very similar to what we did before. And Simon says, mini bazooka. Yeah, pretty much. It turned into a mini bazooka. So we're going to do Kindness for Sniper Rifle. We're going to do Tamer Ryu's shot bow. So we're going to go ahead and do that as well, see if we can get that to work. And let's see, I think there's a slot for melee weapons as well. Let's go and have a look above here, because melee is in the first area, I think. So let's have a look. Club spiked. Yeah, here we go. Club spiked, torch, flashlight. We got a femur, bone shiv. Yeah, so here's the blunt and blade weapons here. Okay, so blunt and blade weapons are here. So we're going to expand on this one. So we got 22, so we got 23 to 40. Okay, so let's just go ahead and mark this out. 23 to 40. Or to 39, actually, because we can't use ID 40. So 23 to 39 is for our other things. So we're going to go ahead and mark out some things that we've got in here. So in this one, we're going to go ahead and do a couple of things. So let's go ahead and do... So in this one, I want to do Grinnie's sledgehammer, which again is going to cause explosions on impact. Let's do the assassin machete. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we've also got the booping stick. go ahead and do that as well. So those are the weapons that I want to go and add. And Fergal said, hey Max, to Simon and all in chat, welcome to the stream. And Chris W says, good day mates. Welcome Chris as well to the stream. How you doing? Okay, so I think then, because we've gone ahead and done Mercy the Magnum, we can pretty easily do Kindness the Sniper Rifle with the same kind of properties that we've done before. So let's go ahead and see here. So let's have a few lines between this. So we're going to go here, and let's go ahead and do Kindness the Sniper Rifle as well. So we're going to go ahead and make... actually, let's make the new ammo type first, and then we don't have to worry about the new ammo type, right? We can go and do that. We can do that first, and then everything is going to be good. So let's find the ammo, which was down here somewhere, I think. There's a lot of ammo here. So that's a crossbow. Flaming arrow. Right, here we go. So we've got steel crossbow bolt. So here's all our ammo here. And that was the 4x mag round. All right, so we should pretty much be able to copy a lot of this and go ahead and do that. And Iswan says, I'm not good at codes and stuff, but I wonder if we could do a bow which can fire 3 arrows at the same time, but I don't think it would change the visual effect. I don't think it would. I'm not sure if that is possible with the current modding, because essentially with the XML, we're using what is available in the assets. So essentially, we're just creating new assets that, you know, it's all mocked up in hard coded stuff. This is just a way to add little bits, but we can't go into the actual game assets and change things like that. So unless there's something that already fires 3 things at once, maybe like the shotgun shell could do it. But yeah. So it'll make the damage ×3. Well, that is possible to do. So Charlie Christie's in the stream. Welcome to the stream, Charlie. How you doing? All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can do... we want to have now another type of round, but this time it's going to extend, not the Magnum round, we're going to extend the 7.62mm round to also make that, because Saber's sniper rifle is also going to have an explosion one as well. Actually, no. I think Saber's sniper rifle round should instead set the target on fire. That might be quite fun. So here's 7.62mm bullet. So let's go ahead and grab this one. Let's have a look. Shotgun shell, whole type, drop scale, economic value. I'm just seeing, because I know I'm not sure if the buffs are applied from the gun or from the shell. I think it's applied from the shell, or from the gun rather, not from the shell, which is fine. 7.62mm bullet. Okay, let's have a look here. So we got attributes. I might be able to add it actually. Okay, so what we're going to do is to go and grab this guy. And let's see what we can do here. So, Mars Packet says, when you change the wooden bow to ammo like 3 out of 250, it still just shoots 1 at a time, but without the reload time, but it also messes up the visual animation. Not sure if that's what you mean. Yeah, I've never tried to make it shoot 3 at once, so I'm thinking it might have a few issues here when we try it. But let's go ahead and copy this one in. So we need to change the ID first. Always remember to change the ID. So this is going to be 175, and that's going to be named modded sniper round. And then the gun, of course, is going to be modded sniper. It's always nice to keep these names nice and easy, because then you don't have to worry so much about all this stuff. So I think what we could do is make it a particle but have no explosion, because we can just remove this stuff here, and that should work fine. Because then I think from there we can then apply the buffs on action 1, and I think that would work then if we did that by applying that onto action 1. I think that's how I did it before, so I might have to go and have a look. Someone says, Max, so who is having a custom weapon? Saber will be having her custom one done. Tamer Ryu is also having a custom one as well. And Grindler Gaming as well with her custom sledgehammer, which we're going to have to look into a little bit as well. And I see, and Mars Packet says, hi. Welcome, Mars Packet, to the stream. How you doing? Right, let's go ahead then and copy out some of these properties that we're going to need. So the mesh, things like the mesh file and stuff is going to need to be the same. We got stat number 500, which is great. Crafting skill group and economic value. All that stuff needs to stay the same. So we need to copy pretty much this stuff here. So let's copy that stuff in. And then we need, okay, so that goes between crafting skill and group. So let's go and take this out. It doesn't really matter where we put it, but I like to keep the entries looking as similar as possible. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so that's getting quality from weapon. Okay, so entity damage does between 250 500. Works for me. Block damage 3 to 7. Okay, so that depends on the weapon, how we go. So that's getting the same thing, essentially. So what we can now do is probably take out the explosion, because we don't want it to cause any kind of explosion when it hits. So we should, I think, be able to just remove this one. However, let's check in the other one we can check is the oh, I know what we can check. Flaming arrows. That will tell me how it's done, right? So flaming arrows this and it's a projectile type. So as long as we're extending a projectile type, we're good. This is, what type is this? This is attributes value projectile. Yeah, we are extending a projectile type, so we can copy the burning buff from this as well. So that should work. And huge happy Grinnie to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Okay, so you should be able to go ahead and copy that then from the flaming arrows over here. So let's have a look. Steel arrow. Where is flaming arrow? Here we go. Flaming arrow. Okay, so usable underwater is false, of course. So stack number. Let's have a look. See, action 1 has all this stuff. Okay, so then you have things like damage bonus head and stuff. So we want to copy this stuff. We don't want gravity though. So this goes under action 1. And then attributes does the... Okay, so the apply buff is under attributes. Okay, so we're going to copy this bit here. Which I think we already have to get quality from weapon true and all that good stuff. Entity damage, block damage. I think we actually have this, so we might be able to copy this line. Yeah, here we go. We just need to copy this line right here. That will give me the bit that I want. Okay, and then we should be able to make a sniper rifle that sets targets on fire, which should be pretty cool. So let me see here, mesh file. Oh yeah, I need to add a custom icon as well. So let's go property, property. There we go. Got to spell this stuff right, otherwise it won't do well. Hijabagrin says, can you change the burning zombies to stop burning when they walk into water or into a snow biome? No, that's not currently possible because they use it's not currently possible in game to modify how zombies behave in a different environment. They just literally use a static mesh. So the burning zombie uses a static mesh regardless of where it is, for example. So it's not possible, for example, to have a frozen lumberjack thaw out when he comes into a temperate biome. Anyway, what was I doing? Mesh file, custom icon, that's what I want. So custom icon, and then we're going to go value equals, and then we're going to go 762 bullet. This is what we want, so we need 762mm bullet, like that. And then we're going to change that there back to iron, because there's no current sound file for I think it's metal actually. Let's change that back to metal there. Let me just double check it's this one as well. Value metal, yep, we want that. So value hold type 3. Okay, I should change that hold type to 21, just so that's the same. So hold type 21. Okay, so we're getting there, slowly but surely. Let's see how we're going here. So we've got the custom icon is a 762mm bullet, so that will make it render in the hotbar and in our inventory. So then, yes, all we have to do now is go into the attributes here, and then we need to say if we want to add burning to a zombie, we can go ahead and take this out here. And let's go ahead and do this, and this will apply a burning buff with a probability of 1 to a zombie when it's hit. And so Master's saying, how have you been as well, Simon? All right, let's have a look here. So yeah, we can take out the explosion stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. So explosion entity damage, that stuff can be removed. There we go. And then we're going to copy the other stuff from the arrow class as well, so that we can do things like this stuff, like damage bonus when it hits them in the head and all that good stuff here. And I think the same thing should be done probably on the magnum. So we'll have a bonus of 5. That seems to make a good amount of sense there. So that's under action 1, I believe, right? Let's just double check that. That is action 1, yeah. So it's under action 1. We can add this in. So let's go ahead and do this stuff. So let's copy it in there. So essentially this won't do much to wood. It will do nothing to earth, metal, or cloth or anything. So that should be everything we need there. So that is the modded sniper round. Taking a 7.62mm bullet. That should be everything we need there. So let me actually comment these as to what they are. So this is a round for the modded magnum. So just make sure that we're commenting everything, because comments is good. One thing you learn in code is commenting is good. And this is going to be modded round for the modded sniper rifle. There we go. Just add that in. This doesn't actually change anything. It's just as a personal note so I can see what it is. Huge Happy Grin says, my anxiety attack are based on deathophobia. This one says that it isn't something that we can do by mixing the XML files, I suppose. Or, yeah, immediately after we start reloading the arrow just for 3 arrows, and after that you'll have to reload again. It would be like one reload, then pew pew pew, then reload again. Oh, I see. So what you're trying to say is to have it so that the bow can fire 3 arrows before it needs to reload. I think that is possible to do. With the stack number, you can have a bow that can fire 3, but not all at once. But you could probably make the bow an automatic. You could probably make an automatic bow, though. I think that would be possible. Maybe. And Holly says Max is so smart. Oh, thank you, Holly. I think that might be possible actually. So let's have a look here. So we're gonna have for the modded sniper rifle. Okay, so we got the modded ammo there. That definitely has a new, 174, 175. Okay, let's actually make the modded sniper rifle itself as well. So we're gonna go back up to wherever the hell it was. Here we go. Right, so we need kindness and a sniper rifle. So let's find the old sniper rifle class. Wherever that may be. Gun sniper rifle. There we go. Right there. Perfect. Let's grab this guy. And we can just copy the whole lot from this. So you can be copied. And you are going to be dumped right there. And then we need to change the other property to the rocket launchers one. So let's go ahead and do... Okay, let's take action 0 from here. Then we can change the individual files over. Because action 1 is a scope. So let's go and grab this guy. Let's see, action 0. Here we go. So we need this one. Can then be changed to magazine item, magazine size, time. So we have sound start, sound repeat, and all that stuff. Hang on a sec. Let me just come out here. Oh yeah, we need the damage bonus as well. So we're going to actually let me copy this right here. Then we can take these 2 lines out right here, and then it'll push it. It'll essentially then put it all together, and then we can get rid of the stuff that we don't need. So we have class, and we have delay. So delay is going to be 0.5. So this one can be changed into 0.5. This one says, but probably for visual issues, you need to know the time pass for one fired arrow to travel 1 arrow length of the air, so that they won't travel together and look as one. Yeah, that's a thing. I think there's a spread. I think there's a spread thing as well. You can have as well. Jorgen says that there's nothing like laying on grass, staring into a dark sky and feeling like you're falling into the sky. Oh, dude. Ma says I've been sickly and contagious, so I haven't gone anywhere for like a week. Oh, I hope you feel better soon, dude. So something is yeah. So we may be able to do something with that. I mean, I can try. I don't know if this will work, but we can always try, right? It's this is the cool thing. We can always try. So range is 200. Okay. So let's go and do class and delay. Right. So this is now the middle section, and we can pretty much get rid of the same stuff. So crosshair min distance is 30 and 100. So these 2 we need to keep because that is part of the sniper rifle itself. So we're going to go ahead and do this. I don't know actually if that is going to be... Actually, no, we're going to remove those because I'm not sure if that's part of the sniper rifle itself. So we don't need magazine size. So these 3 can go. I think for Saber's rifle, we're going to have a magazine size of 10. Just so it's a slightly more powerful sniper rifle. So we'll take those ones. Now we had to change magazine items, right? So we need to go and do... Instead of modded magnum round here, we want the other one. So this one says, sorry, I'm talking too much. It's what happens to me when I get excited. No, it's fine. It's fine. I like your participation in the chat. You can speak as much as you like. So just get, because you know, we can try some of your ideas and see if they work. So it says, Mask says, anyway, it was a nice XML informative stream. Gonna go. All right, then, Mask Packet. Well, thanks so much for coming along, and hope to see you very, very soon. So yeah, feel better soon, dude, and hopefully we'll see you very soon. So we're gonna go modded, not mooded, modded, and then we're gonna go modded sniper round, which will accept this, and then we're also gonna need to change. Never forget to change the block IDs as well. So that needs to be 56, and then this is gonna be called modded sniper. Yeah, modded sniper. There we go. So modded sniper uses modded sniper rounds. That's the thing that makes the most sense, right? And then we also need to, of course, add the custom icon here as well. So property name equals custom icon, and then the value of that is going to be sniper or gun. It's going to be gun sniper rifle. There we go. So there's the custom icon there. We can give it a different color as well if we want to a little bit later as well. So Holly is saying later to take care. All right, so there we go. We've got the mesh file, the custom icon, which works. Material is metal, which is good. Repair tools and all that stuff. So you can attach a flashlight to it, which is good. Right, let's start working on these sound files. So we need to copy the sound files over and replace those. So let's cut them from here. And then we're going to go ahead and place those, because we want it to be a sniper rifle sound and not a magnum sound when it's fired. So we're going to go ahead and do that. That can be placed in there. So bullet icon value Uzi, that seems to work for me. Let's see. So then we don't need ray counts, and we don't need ray spreads. Reload time is 2.5, so we need to copy that. So reload time was 2.5. There we go, let's go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, for our Magnum it was 4, wasn't it, the reload time? So let's go ahead and do, because we need to make sure it keeps up with the other thing. So the Magnum had a reload of 4. So that has to be the same. So there we go, reload of 4 for the Magnum. That should work fine. And Simon's saying thanks to Master for stopping by, of course. And yeah, so you can give me as many ideas as you like, because I'm happy to try things out and see what we have. So muzzle fire, nozzle flash Uzi. So those two are the same there and there, so these can go. And that looks like it's done. So damage bonus to the head is 9. I think because this is a sniper round, though, let's make it like 10. Good round 10, that should be fine. Damage bonus wood and things. So action 1 has the zoom overlay. So max out, max in 40-15. Let's see, activated object, value, attachment, flashlight, light source, that works. So that can use, so essentially this sniper rifle can now use that, and that should be fine. Okay, I think we might be ready to test this thing out. So let's go ahead and save this thing. And let's have a quick look and see if the game loads. Let's try this. Right, let's go and test out the new sniper rifle. And let us see if it wants to work for us as well. And we can see if that is going to go in and work. Right. Alright, continuing game. No, so far, so I'm guessing the XML is at least valid. So let's have a look and see what happens. Herogan says, it would have been cool to have force arrows that just have force without damage. That would be pretty cool. I don't think there is such a thing you can do with that, though. Okay. So, let's go into creative. Right, everything's loaded in the world, okay? So let me type in, because if I type in modded now, it just shows me my items. Okay, so the modded sniper round hasn't showed up because we didn't add the custom icon. So that's why I needed to add the custom icon. But at least we know that it's here. It's in the game and it works. So let's go and see, first of all, whether this thing actually loads the correct rounds. So if I do this, I think we've already got the stuff loaded. So I can shoot with them, and it's saying that I've got 500. It's got a stack of 10. All right, let's go ahead and spawn a zombie and see what we can do here, shall we? So let's go into debug, and let's see if we can make this work. So here everyone says about the arrow things. Okay, I already read that one. Cool, I'm caught up on the chat. Yay! So let's go ahead and spawn in Let's just spawn a regular zombie for now, just so I can see if this is going to work. Right. Oh, I need to bring it a bit closer. Right. There he is. He's over there. Where's he going? Way! There you go. Sets them on fire. Look at that. We have flaming sniper rounds. All right. Let's see if we can make this work, shall we? Let's get a few of these guys in. And have a bit of a fight with them, shall we? So let's go and do. Let's go and see if we can do. Here they come. Yep, it sets them on fire. Look at that. We got burning zombie steeds. This is great. Look at that. It works. Ah, he didn't like that. Ah, look at the heads pop. There we go. Nope. Get out of here, you. There we go. And let's go and get that guy in the leg. Oh, there we go. Taking the leg off. Oh, look at this poor bugger. Look at these poor buggers. Flaming zombies. Look at that. Yes. So Holly says it seems even more complicated without sound. Can you guys not hear the modded sound, the sound of the game? If you can't, then I can go ahead and check that. Hang on. Let me check that's coming through on my stream, because I think I had it set to at least come through. If not, it seems like it's coming through. So hopefully it is. Right, actually, let me go ahead and get rid of this. Actually, I could just use this while I'm in game, because then you guys will get the game footage as well. So maybe I can do that. Okay. Oops. This one. There you go. Getting my right screens. He says, well, when an explosion happens, a bit like curtains and shutters fall off of buildings, so the bits feel the force indirectly from an explosion. I guess what you could do, yeah, blocks do. I guess what I think though the block has to be destroyed to fly. Holly says, I'm lurking max no sound on, if you're wondering. Oh right, okay, so you're not having sound, but everyone else can hear. Okay, cool. That's all I need to check. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so the sniper rifle seems to work again just fine. So we got it rendering in the game. We just need to sort the rounds out, and then we're good. Right, so let's come out of here. And let's come out of here. And let's see if we can fix our little issues here. So we're going to go ahead and find the modded rounds again, which is like way down here somewhere. Let's go ahead and 9mm bullet. Yeah, here we go. So 9mm bullet. Let's grab. Right, here we go. So 9mm bullet. So yeah, we forgot to add the custom. Oh no, we did add the custom icon. Oh, hold on a minute. Hunting rifle 7.62 bullet prefab. Modded sniper. No, we did add the custom icon. Hang on. Have I done something wrong here? Let's see. 4.4 mag bullet. 7.62 mil bullet. So why is that not rendered in then? Okay, that's odd. So we have actually got it there. It's definitely got its own block ID. Okay, that's something I had to look into then, why it wouldn't show in the thing. Because we got custom icon in here. Hang on, let me just check it's not specified lower down. Entity damage. Okay, crafting skill. Yeah, set to ammo weapons as well, so that should be fine. Phoenix Coates is coming in real quick for a like. Thanks, Phoenix. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so I think I'll have to look at that in a bit more detail later, because I'm not sure what went on there. 7.62mm bullet prefab. Oh, hang on a sec. Items, weapons, range, magnum. Oh, I see. The mesh file might be bullet prefab. Yeah, they've got a different rounds, because they use the hunting rifles one rather than the other one. Hang on then, let's check 7.62mm round a second and see if we can get the thing to work here. So let's go up here, arrow. Where is my 7.62mm round? Because it's around here somewhere. 7.62 double M bullet. Yeah, that's the one we have. Mesh file. No, that is there. 7.62mm bullet prefab. Material brass. Okay, I can't really say with that one then what's going on, because usually the custom icon pushes it into there. Okay, we can always comment that out and see if that fixes it, because it may be that that fixes it completely. So let's actually comment that line out for now. But I'd say other than that, it's pretty much done. So we should be good there. So you got the modded item for the modded sniper rifle. So that applies burning as we wanted it to. So that will go ahead and do the burning for us, which is great. So that seems fine. Let's see, mesh file, custom icon. Yeah, I'm really not sure what's going on with that. I have spelled value, right, haven't I? Yeah. Yeah, so something's off with that, so we'll go ahead and see what's going on with that. Anyway, we can go ahead and move on. Now, that's the those are the first two guns done. So we got the modded magnum rounds, and we've got the modded sniper rifle as well. So that's two guns that we've got done. So let's go ahead and see if we can work on some other weapons and things, because that might be quite cool if we can do that. So what we're going to do, I think, is a couple of things I wanted to do that we had in our last fight club was we made things like glass jars be smashable over zombies' heads, which did a load of damage. So let's go and see if we can find a jar. Let's see what we got here. So it should be item name, get jar from cooking food. So let's have a look here. So project name is sound start. Create item value empty. Okay, it's called empty jar. That's what we need. So we need name equals empty jar. Let's have a look and see if we can find it. Here it is, 1368. Name is empty jar. That should be fine. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to mod the empty jar to make us able to attack with it. So I think it says get into the real nitty-gritties, editing game files and stuff. Yes, we are, because editing game files is awesome sauce, right? So empty jar, so things like empty jars, buckets and things, we can like smash over zombies' heads and things. That's always pretty cool to do. So we're going to want to go ahead and see what we can do here. So mesh file, material, hold type, stack number. So that seems to be fine. Okay, let's go ahead and copy this one. And let's see where we can go down the bottom here. 1391, because I think these are all the regular items. See if we've got an item gap here. 1387, 89, 90. I need to really find where all the food items are and add them to there, because that would probably be best, because then it's all in the same place. All right, you know what? Let's go to the very bottom and just add it in here, because there's a few other unmodded items that we've got here. So here is going to be where my other modded items are going to go. So let's go and do. So that's 1466 to. I think it's what's the highest block number they've used here? 1503. So let's just say to 1503 for safety, because there's only a certain amount of block IDs that are accepted. So let's have a look and see if we can do this. So we're going to go ahead and do this, and then we're going to call this. So let's call this. Let's start at 1470 just to make a nice round number, because there's going to be a lot of items that go into this area, so we should be fine by doing this. So mesh file, empty jar, prefab. So name is empty jar. So we're going to call this modded attack. So we know we can attack with it, and then empty jar, just so we know exactly what the thing is, and then we can go from there. So then anytime essentially I type in modded attack, it will come up with all these items which start with modded attack. So that should work for there. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go right to the beginning of the file. Let me just move this over a little, and let's go right to the start, because right at the very top is the club master icon. So we're going to go ahead and grab this, because this is what's used for the wooden club. So let's go ahead and copy this. And we're going to see if we can mix and match some files and see if we can do that. So let's go ahead and plonk this right at the bottom. So I'm going to comment this whole thing out as well, just so we don't add anything that we don't want to. And then, of course, they've added other comments of their own, which doesn't really help. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. And yeah, comments don't help because they don't stack together. Let's go ahead and do these multipliers correspond to those. Okay, that's now modded out, so we should be fine. Let's go ahead and get rid of that comment as well. So So you guys can go. Oh my god, how much comment have you put? Right, get rid of that. Cool, that's all commented out. So Huge Evergreen says, when you change the items in the item text smell, it can create the known hoe bug, but for all other tools, like the wrench being changed to a bonus of 240 to metal equals instant instant car recycle. Yeah, this is I don't know if that's a thing just for A16, but we're using A15 for the modding, so I'm not sure if that is true. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to do an extension of Clubmaster. So essentially, the stuff in Clubmaster says how things are, how you use a melee weapon essentially. So there's Clubmaster will say, this is how much damage it does, and you can see that all the properties are pretty much here. So you see like classes melee, the delay, the range, all that stuff is done from the melee side of things. So what we should be able to do here is go ahead and copy some of these things, but instead of copying the whole lot, we can make it extend something instead. So we can go. So I think it's called property name is extends. Yeah, there we go. And then we can just go value, and then we want it to extend all the properties of Clubmaster, right? So this is now going to extend. So essentially what extends does is it will copy every one of the properties of Clubmaster. So essentially it will take all of this and it will dump it into here first before we then go ahead and do this stuff here. So then essentially the stuff that you can then change will overwrite what is there. So instead of us having to copy the whole lot out again, we've already said extend Clubmaster, and then we just want you to change a few of these things. So essentially what we can do is now delete action 1. Because we don't want to be able to eat anything with this, right? So we don't want to be able to fill up jars or anything with it. It's just it's a jar purely for the use of attack. So we can go ahead and get rid of action 1. So that's fine, because I don't think I don't think it has action 1 here. So the attributes is something we need to copy, and we also have class value melee. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy some of the stuff. Let's see what else we can delete here first as well. So weight I don't need to worry about, and stack number we don't need to have as 500. We just want one of those, right? So the most important thing is the hold type, and like the material things what that's made out of and stuff as well. So each Evergreen says changing the shovel, it doesn't matter which, to a dirt bonus of 1,000 will cause mega leveling. I've done it. Nice. So Phoenix says going to head off. Have fun. All right then, Phoenix. Thanks for coming to the stream, and hope to see you again very soon. So bye for now. Okay. So here we go. So now we're going to go ahead and copy some of these things for the jars. So we got things like crit chance, description key, action skill group, and all that stuff. We can go. So these things here don't really matter, but some of these things like in this action is stuff that we want to change. So let's go ahead and grab this one, and then we're going to go ahead and place that right there. So I think there's degradation breaks after as well. So let's go and add that as well. So sellable to trader. We don't need to worry about that. So property, here we go. So property name equals, I think it's called degradation. Yeah, degradation breaks after, and then the value for that is true, because we do want it to break once it's used. So let's go ahead and do that, because essentially it's a glass jar. If we're going to be smashing it over a zombie's head, it's going to break, right? So it's going to be like a one-time use kind of thing. So let's see, property. This is the class. The property name is class. It's a melee class. All right, so delay. So it's a glass jar. So let's reduce the range to say 1.5. There we go. Sphere. That's fine, we don't need to do that. Swoosh, we can probably have as well. Standard usage, it's only a glass jar, let's turn that down to 3. Damage bonus head, now, thing is we're going to be smashing glass into a face. So let's turn the damage bonus head to like 15, like something really high. So if you get it in the head, it's going to be great, but if you don't, then it's not going to do that much damage, is kind of what I want to go for here. So, damage bonus glass, that's fine. Action XP bonus. Okay, those stuff are fine to leave. Then we've got entity damage. So instead of going from 8 to 14, let's leave that a solid. Let's go 5. Let's go 5 to 10. And then we're going to turn up the headshot multiplier to 25. So essentially what that allows us to do then, say if we hit them in the head, it will do up to 250 damage if we get a headshot. But if we don't get a headshot, it's going to be pretty ineffective. So that's kind of the idea that I'm working on with this kind of weapon here. So block damage, 3 to 12. Okay, the other thing we have is degradation and degradation max and things. So what we're going to do is we're going to change that to... You had to pretty much change it to 2, I believe. And then we're going to say... I think we can leave that as 3 and 3. So essentially that'll mean, because sometimes you have it with 1 hit and it doesn't quite work. So if you do it with 2, it usually does, is what I've experienced here. Because if you go and do it in 1, it just doesn't really work. So let's have a look here. So we've got the mesh file to extend, which is good. So then we can pretty much do economic value 6, because once you got this, and then we can set up like a template as well, which is a good thing. Let's see, so we've also got sound destroy as well. We need to overwrite this property, so let's go ahead and grab this. So sound destroy, let's see, sound destroy, we can place that right here. So property name is sound destroy value, and then we can have is there glass destroy? Destroy smash, is there something like that? That might be in blocks, we'll have to see. So for now, it says wood destroy. Is there metal destroy? Because I know there was a... Okay, let's look in blocks.xml for a glass thing, because that might try. The fruit of a strawberry is not the red part, but the seeds. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, so sound destroy, we're going to have to see if we can override that with something. So why don't we look in blocks.xml, because there's a glass... There's like glass blocks in here that might have a sound destroy value. So let me just type in glass. What do you name? Material value glass. It might be so drop event destroy is broken glass. Why don't we just do sound destroy? Okay, that doesn't seem it has the property then. Okay, it used to. I'll see if I can get that to work later. If not, then that's going to be absolutely fine. Because there was like a smashing glass sound that you can have. Let me type in window. So boarded window. Because there's like a wood window with glass in it. Let's have a look. So glass industrial. Here we go. Let's have a look and see what happens here. So 2 block upgrade, custom destroy, count 0. Does this extend anything? Material. Oh, it might be taken from the material actually. Okay, it might be taken from the material. So that might be all we need to do. Okay. In that case then, let's go back into items. Now, we did extend Club Master, but I think because we copied most of the properties, I think we pretty much copied all of them anyway. So I'm not sure if we need to extend Club Master at all. So actually, let's take out Club Master. I don't think we need to extend that at all. But it should be based on... We need to copy this stuff down the bottom. So yeah, we won't extend Club Master. It's just so I had a bit of an idea. We also have crit chance as well, which we don't really need for a glass jar. So let's go ahead and drop that in. So group is now ammo weapons rather than resources. So that should actually inherit the sound properties, I would have thought. And Simon's just like leaving loads of question marks. Okay, so we've got that. And it's modded attack empty jar. So then we need to do the custom icon as well. So property name equals custom icon. Yeah, it's custom icon and custom icon tint. So then we can go value, and then it's going to be empty jar. Okay. See if that works. It may work, it may not. Let's go ahead and do a backslash there. I think that might be fine to test now. Okay, let's save it and see if we can test this one. And just see if we got an empty jar modded in that we can smash over a zombie's face. It might work, it might not work. Let's have a look. So let's start up the game. And let's see if we get any errors. We're going to get any errors. Loading blocks. Let's see what happens. Yep, okay, that's fine. Right. Back into our world. Let's see what we can do here. Let us see, shall we? And oh, here we go. So now we're getting object references not set to instance of an object. So we've messed something up somewhere. So let's go ahead and quit out of there, because that does unfortunately happen sometimes. Okay. So 7 days to die is out. Yeah, I'm just making sure I'm not quitting the wrong thing. Okay, so yeah, object reference was not set to an instance of an object. So I'm guessing my XML is somewhat invalid. So I'm going to go and make a new one. So XML validation.com. Let's copy that thing. I've probably got something messed up here. Let's go and see what we've done wrong here. So you guys, we can go ahead and validate that. Where have we got an error? If there is an error. Here we go. Error has been found. So it's on line 9104. The element type item must be terminated by the matching end thing item. Ah, I see. Right, I know what we've done. So item ID. So we did have an item. I've probably forgotten to do something with a backslash here. Let's see, 9104. The element type item must be terminated by the matching end tag backwards item. Okay. So item ID. No, I've got the entire item. So it's 91. Oh, it's 9104, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Property. Okay, something is odd right here. Yeah, this comes with the debugging of the XML. How it says then it's not a fruit. Okay. Item, because that does have the properties there. Okay, hang on a sec. Wait a second. That still has items at the back. Okay, let me remove this comment right here, because that seems to be a separate thing entirely. Because that looks right to me. I'm not sure what's going on. Ah, hang on a minute. Item. Wait a second. I think something has been copied over here. That is not right. Because yeah, that should close down. So property classes value melee. Yeah, I've not closed. I think I've not closed the tag on here somewhere. I'm trying to see where the error may be. But I can't actually see. I can't actually see where it is. So this is one of those. It's one of those things where it's probably something really obvious. So item ID, yes. 9084, so it's 910. Have I got? Hang on, let me go F item. Let's see where this is. So item. Let's do a backslash checker as well. So I want to find / thing as well. I just want to find all of those if I can. Let's have a look. So banana is also a berry. I did not know that either. Let's see, swoosh. This is I'm thinking it's because I've not closed. I'm thinking it's because I've not closed something here. Mod attack, empty jar, property. Because it seems that it likes to close that there, but again, I'm not really sure why. Sandstream melee, property item. Because it's saying I'm missing a closing tag here. Right, let me get rid of this stuff here a sec. Okay, no, it seems, let me get rid of this one. See if I can debug where that is. Okay, so now if I close the item completely, that does. Okay, so something is wrong within this section then. So let's go and have a careful look over here. Ah, here we go. We've got property name is class. Okay, something's going on here. So property name is class. Yeah, I see what's going on. I know what's going on here. So property name. Class value meaning. Yeah, this is actually we got a backslash property here that we probably don't need. Yeah, because we have no property class. Damage bonus head. That should go under attributes. Hang on. Let's go back to Clubmaster and recopy those files. Yeah, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on. I see. Right, let's see. Property. I see. We've not copied action 0. There you go. That's what it is. We've not copied action 0. Copy that thing. There we go. Now we've got it. I know what we've done. There we go. It's just a silly mistake. We didn't copy action 0. Okay. So we can go property. There we go. Property class is action 0. That closes it off. There we go. So throwing some in a pork shoulder. Okay, I think we got it. So property class is action 0. There we go. That looks better. So copy that. Yeah, I probably just forgot to copy that extra bit out from the other section. So that should now be absolutely fine. So now that extends. Yeah, modded attack empty jars. So let's go ahead and save this. Yes, that should be fine now. Let's go ahead and try. I'll load the game up again, see if that works. I think that is everything sorted. Alright, let's try. Let's see if this runs. Trust me to miss out the one line of XML that will cause the entire XML file to not run. it's what I do. And Simon says, chicken any day. And Holly says, at least it's not triple X talks. Okay. Okay, we have another issue. Oh, let me guess. I didn't save the thing, did I? Oh, I did. Okay. Copy this guy over again. Okay, so we've got, again, another issue with that. So object not set to an instance of an object. Righty then. Let us see then what is going on. XML validator.com, because I probably missed something off here that's gonna cause issues. So let's go and validate that. Let's see what we got here. So an error was found. Okay, here we go. So the element type item must be terminated by point with an ecstasy. Okay, just refreshed it. Okay, okay, so we still have that same issue. So it's not being closed by its parent item tag. So if I go and close that, property class. Yeah, hang on. Property name is class, action value melee. Oh, wait a sec. Action 0. Attributes. Ah, wait, I've put the class in the wrong place. There we go. I know what I've done. I know what I did. That goes there. And this one goes in one. And that goes there. Now we should be fine, right? So let's close that one. Yep. And then that should close. There we go. We done it. Cool. We have solved it. So let's have a look. So Team Willow's everyone from Team Willow's here, I think. So so Trix is in. Yay! So we're getting a Team Willow raid. Welcome guys from Team Willow raid. From Team Willow. Hey Fade. And so Gaming Mama's here and Trix as well and Tanny as well. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. So this one says 7 days to die should have a workshop on Steam. They do want to do that when the thing goes gold, so that's definitely something they want to go ahead and do. So thanks guys for your raid. That's really nice of you guys. Hey, welcome to the stream. So we're doing a little bit of modding for my final episode of Alpha 15. Just trying to get a glass jar we can smash over a zombie's head to work. So let's see what we can do. So Faye says love and thanks for Team Willow. Christina is in the stream. Welcome to the stream, Christina Rosebud. How you doing? Right, let's get back in game then and see how I fix it now. Right, let's see if I fixed this thing now. Right, come on, we can do this. We can get a jar that we can smash in a zombie's face, right? We should be able to do this now. Please let it work. Please let it work. Right, continue game. Let's go ahead and try this in. Gaming says, message your classes up, I see, silly programmer. Okay. Right, there we go. It seems to have worked now. So let's go into debug, and we need creative as well. And now we should, if I type now modded attack, we should have, yeah, there we go. We got that working. So yeah, I'm not sure why the other one hasn't showed up with that one, but we've got the jar to, there we go, modded an attackable empty jar. Let's get a few of these out and test. Right, the first thing I want to test, does it get destroyed in one shot? Okay, it seems that it does. It doesn't have a destroy sound. Yeah, it seems to get done in one shot. Yeah, so it does get used in one go. Now, I don't know if this is going to work on a zombie. Let's have a look and see whether this does. We might have some issues here. Let's get one to spawn in. If I run into trouble, I can go ahead and see. Yeah, that gets a bit wrecked, but it doesn't do anything yet. Okay. Oh, and I'm out of magnum rounds. Okay, reload this thing. Right, go on. Right, you go away. There we go. Okay, so it does do an attack, but it doesn't actually do anything yet. So, hey Emily, welcome to the stream. How you doing? So we have a jar in there. It renders in the hand, but it doesn't actually go ahead and do anything yet. I don't know why. So we're gonna have to see. Let's try and actually make it extend Clubmaster for now, and see if that solves it. Property name equals extends, and then we're going to go value of Clubmaster, because that might make it work. It might be that I've missed something from Clubmaster that we needed to. Apparently, there's an item called Super Digger and Super Wrench as well. I think those are admin items, right? Let's try that then and see if by extending it, it will go ahead and work. Because maybe that'll be what does it. So value melee, sound start. So it does do the swoosh, but it doesn't really move anything. Okay, let's go ahead and try that. Oh, we may need to change the hold type as well. Let's try this though, see if it works. It says, a funny mod would be that when you interrupt a puking zombie like 3 times, the zombie explodes with puke that only infects but otherwise causes no damage. That would be pretty funny. And Zangler says, I've returned another again from another short break. Welcome back, Zangler. How you doing? Okay. Let's see if we can go ahead and do this and make it work, shall we? Oh, I got 21 of you lovely people watching the whole modding process going on, so... Alright. So, CM, DM, let's get this guy in. Right, so let's go attack. Here we go. So, attacking jar. Let's get a few of those in. And let's go ahead and pull those into my hotbar quick. Right, so. Okay, yeah, it seems like I attack it, but then it gets used up, which is kind of weird. So extending from Clubmaster doesn't seem to help it. Okay. Let me quit that. Okay. I have another idea. Why don't we copy Clubmaster directly and then just change one of the things. Maybe I've changed too much in the file. So let's go ahead and see if we can copy. It might be the hold type as well that's doing it. So let's try Club Wood actually. Let's grab this one. And we're going to see if we can make a working jar with Club Wood from there. So let's go right to the bottom again where I'm doing my things. So yeah, all in the space of learning. So it's all good. Right, so let's see if this is going to work. Right, so that's going to be ID 1471. There we go. And then we're going to call this modded attack empty jar 2. And let's see if we can get this. Okay, so buff critical blunt. And let's see if we can get this to work. As he says, I'm well. We'll be doing even better in 2.5 hours. Nice. Is that when you're getting off work? I'm guessing. Right. So we don't want the buff chance or anything like that. So we can get rid of those. It might be that I just extended Clubmaster into that. So damage bonus head. Let's change to 25. So let's say crit chance. Group ammo weapons basics. Okay. So now we're going to copy the mesh file. Yeah. This stuff here is what we want to copy. Let's go ahead and copy these guys. So it might be our hold type is a bit off, which might be why it's doing the stuff oddly. So let's go ahead and copy that stuff. So we've got extends. So it extends Clubmaster, then it applies the meshes. Then on action 0 is the damage bonus. Let's see what we've got here. So we've got delay, range. Okay, let's try it. Let's try that and see if that works any better. Because maybe that'll be a good start. And if we can get that to work, then we're on the right lines. And it says yes, sir. And then 2 days off. Nice. I'm back to work tomorrow. Most unfortunately, let's hope for the best, shall we? All right. Go on, game. Off you load. So custom go. Let's play 7 Days to Die. Haha. Right. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. There we go. Cool. CM, DM. And let's see if we've got attack jar 2. So attack, modded attack, empty jar 2. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, it works. There we go. That works, and it doesn't get destroyed unless we use it. Okay, it has no sound. Has no sound thing, but that's probably because I've got glass. It's probably because I got glass on something. Let's go ahead and see if we can go. Yes, it's saying unknown criteria effect, impact, glass on stone, and glass on wood. Yeah, so it doesn't know those impact noises. So it might be that we need to add those noises into the sound files and see if we can do that. So that could be why. Let's see if we can spawn a zombie in and just fight it for a sec and see if this works. At least for a start. So try Zombie Joe. Yep, high head chance. That pretty much does it. Yeah, so we just need to add the sound files in, and that's gonna be all good. Okay, so that jar works better. Good stuff. So we've got that done. We've got that done in. Okay, so we need to do delay, melee, range, sphere. So yeah, we can probably keep the that stuff the same. We don't need to worry about the EXP or anything. Degradation max. So yeah, the attributes is what I needed to add in as well. So I'm wondering if it's the attributes that made this go funny. Let's see. So custom icon. Right. So we need to do degradation rate, degradation max. Maybe if we just go 1, 1, and then do the same with this as well, because then that'll degrade once it's done. We just do 2 and 2. Let's try that and see if this works. And I don't need to worry about the crit chance as well. Get rid of that, because I just wanted to see if we can smash it, because that'd be good. Because then it will tell us what sound files are missing, and then we can see if we can add material impacts and all that stuff as well. Because it might be that we need to go into other files to add the sounds somewhere, but we're gonna have to see how that works. Right. So that's saved. Let's start this again. And let us see if this would like to work for us now. If so, then that's going to be awesome. Because we can use that as a base for everything else. So, 7 Days to Die. Let's get into the world here. And let's try this again. So he says, bah, I hate typing on my phone. Okay. So, let's get the new jars in. CM, DM, good stuff. Right, grab attack jars. So let me chuck these items out as well. Ones that I don't need to use or worry about, they can get out of it. They can be dropped. Right, let's get 1 or 2 of those. Now, I'm wondering if the property that we had before. No, that's fine. So it does seem to do that. You hit it once. Okay, that has 2 uses. And it breaks, but you can see it makes the wood destroy noise. So we want to make it make the glass smashing sounds. So it says I keep Max's wood in fine shape. He's like, that's it, I'm good now. Okay, so that works. So we have a jar with 2 uses. We just need to make that 1 use. In that case, we can just go ahead and do 1 and 1, and that should be fine there. Then we're going to have energy damage 5 and 10, block 3 and 12. Okay. And then we need sound destroy as well. Because we don't want it to make a wood sound, so we're going to do property name equals sound destroy value equals sounds. Okay, let's see where the sound files are stored as well. Let's type in here. Let's type in sound destroy. And let's see what other ones we got. Value. So we got wood destroy 1, metal destroy 1. So it seems it's wood destroy, metal destroy. So maybe there is a sound file called glass destroy. Let's just cycle through these, see what we get. Okay, let's try glass destroy. There might be one there called that. So glass destroy 1. Let's see if that exists. If so, then we're good. And then we've got everything we need for our modded attacking jar. So let's try that then. Let's see if this works. So this one, modded attack empty jar. Yeah. So this one actually we can get rid of because we no longer need this. That can be renamed to 1470. And that can be modded attack empty jar 1 or just empty jar, and that should be fine. So we can go ahead and see if that's going to work now. So sound destroy, and that's going to be, yeah, so we're going to try glass destroy. Glass destroy 1. Let's see if that works. If it does, then that's going to be amazing. Let's try. So let's reload this thing and see if we can get that to work. As he says, yes, it's especially since I can't see what's going on while I type. Okay. So hopefully now we're going to have one thing. It may be that the sound file is missing, so we're going to have to see if that causes an error when we try and destroy it. Okay. Okay, so it's got modded sniper round. So still seeing modded sniper rounds in here as well. Okay. Let us try this then, shall we? So we're going to go glass. Let me just type attack. There we go. Empty jar attack. Here we go. Okay. Does that do anything? Yes, there we go. Glass destroy is a sound that does exist, so you can go. There you go. So let's go and spawn in the zombie and see if we can smash it over his face. And that should be a completed glass destroy jar. So let's go ahead and why don't we try zombie Steve? Hey Steve. Ugh. There you go. You can smash a glass jar over his head. He doesn't like that too much. Let's. I don't know how many it will take to down a feral. I don't want that stuff. Let's see if we can. let's summon a feral and see if we can destroy him with 3 jars. This might be interesting. So let's do zombie feral. Here we go. Oh, he's not sounding too happy, is he? Right. Oh! 1 glass jar beheads this guy. Look at that. Have more fun at Max's expense tomorrow or Tuesday if he is on. Oh, I'm sure you guys will have more fun at my expense. There we go. So we've got the ferals, and that probably does slightly too much damage due to the high headshot thing. So I might turn that down a little bit. But that seems to work pretty damn well. So there we go, guys. We have now a glass jar that is destroyed on impact with a zombie, which is great. So I can go ahead and start smashing zombies with jars, and that is going to be awesome. So C says not on you, of course, because that is always the case. Oh god, so there we go. So we now have a glass jar that destroys ferals. Magnum fires exploding rounds, which is awesome. So yeah, that's great. So we've got some of those items now ready and done. Okay, so now that we've got the glass jar done, we can go and pretty much extend the, any future ones, we can now extend from this. So let's go ahead and do, so we're just going to say, items to melee zombies with, there we go. Cool. Okay, so we've got that one done. So there's other items that we can do, which is going to be... We could try one with like the short iron pipe as well. So maybe we could go ahead and do that one. So why don't we try that? So let's go ahead and look for short iron pipe. Or is it just called? Let's look for pipe and see if we can find that. Pipe bomb. Let's see if we can find this. Short metal pipe. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and grab this one because a short metal pipe is probably something that we could attack a zombie with, right? And get a few good hits with that. So let's go ahead and see if we can grab this guy and create a short metal pipe that we can actually smack over a zombie's face. Of course, it's going to be pretty similar to this one. So first of all, I'm going to copy this down here for a minute. And then we're going to go and grab this one. And we're going to copy this and we're going to put it there. I'm going to update this to 1471. So this is going to be modded attack and then short metal pipe. There we go. So that extends Clubmaster as well. And this is going to be sound destroy is going to be metal destroy 1. So it's literally just a sound file difference. And then we have to change over the other things here. So hold type. So we need this mesh file. Let's go ahead and do that as well. So material value is going to be metal. Let's go ahead and add. So mesh file needs to change to this. There we go. So we now have the short metal pipe, and then we need to change that custom icon over. That should now work just fine. So damage bonus head is 25. So yeah, that can do. I'm not sure why it did. I'm guessing I might have got a crit chance on there or something. So maybe we need to change this entity damage down a bit from like 2 to 7 or something like that. So it's not going to be a tough item. We can go ahead and then do how much headshot damage do we want. Let's have a headshot thing of 8. For the short metal pipe, so it's going to be pretty good if it whacks in the head. And Hacky's in the stream, welcome to the stream, how you doing? And this one says, maybe a sniper rifle which shoots, I don't know, chickens? I don't know if it's possible to spawn an entity like a chicken. That would be hilarious, though. I'd love to see if we could do that. Chickens all the way. A chicken shoot or a chicken shooting rocket launcher. That'd be. I'd love to see. I don't know if that could be possible, but that would be hilarious. If so, you could load chickens in it, or you could load like raw meat in it, and then it shoots out chickens. That'd be absolutely hilarious. Let's have that short metal pipe. So yeah, we need to actually get rid of this thing for a second. Just so we can keep that away. There we go. Fade is heading off. Thanks, Fade. Says, the chat's going to say, good night, or got work tomorrow. It's having an early one. All right, well, hope you have a good day at work tomorrow, Fade, and see you very soon. And it's fine. It's like, yeah, with a chicken. I don't know if that's possible, but it may be. We'll have to see, because it might be that we can use, maybe we can make a chicken item that then gets fired out, which then uses the chicken prefab. Maybe that's possible somehow. I don't know. That would be so funny. That would be so funny if that is if it is possible. I don't think it would be, but we could try it. So we got this mesh file, custom icon, material is that entity damage, and then we want to give this a bit more use. So we can have degradation max at the. We can say maybe it will have like 10 uses on a low quality one and 20 uses on a high quality one, and then it will break, and that should be fine. Okay, let's go ahead and try this then, shall we? So we now have sound destroy, metal destroy. Yeah, that should work. Okay, let's go ahead and that's saved. Yeah, let's go in game and see if we now have a attacking metal pipe. Which should do. Rocket launcher, shoot zombies against zombies. That'd be great. Or like a zombie, but even like a zombie limb or something like that, or like zombie heads. That'd be brilliant. Okay, that'd be good. And the Shon is in the stream. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Or the Shon, the Shon. Not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but let's go ahead and see if this modding works. Okay. So, nope, we now have some errors. So I'm guessing I have done something a little bit incorrect over here. I've probably messed something up here and I didn't close... I probably didn't close a tag or something, which is why it is doing that. So 1471, 1470. Oh, I see. Yep, this comment didn't go all the way. Okay. Well, that can actually be removed. There we go. That's why it's the comment didn't go all the way out. Okay. Cool. Right. So you can be turned off, and then we can restart it, and that should work fine. Here we go. This one says, doing well, sir. Nice. This one says, maybe sniper rifle shoots bone shivs. I don't know, too many ideas. That'd be pretty cool as well. Ammo with a bone shiv prefab. It's probably possible to have like a... I'd like to see if we can get like a throwing knife as well. That might be quite cool. So continue game. Okay. So 7 days to die. Cool. Let's try that and see if it works now. Simon says, sorry I'm talking about Max and everyone. I got a guest, but I'm trying. Simon, that is perfectly fine. Don't you worry. Real life comes first. Okay, so let's go and see. DM rather. If we've got now the. Let me just type attack, because this is the benefits of naming things like that. There we go. An attacking short metal pipe. So let's go ahead first and see if this works as intended on, like, I don't know, a block. Let's go and see. There we go. So it's quite a slow whack, but you can see that it is, we are whacking with that, and you can just about see it in the hand. Okay, let's spawn in the zombie with it, and see. So yeah, it's losing durability really, really fast, which is what I wanted to do. So let's go ahead and spawn in the zombie and see if we can attack it with something. Let's try zombie nurse for now. Hey, lady. Okay, yeah, that does pretty well. But yeah, you can see it doesn't last too long, which is pretty cool. Right. Shush you. Yeah, so that seems to work. So yeah, it has between 10 and 20 uses. So 10 at its lowest and 20 at its highest. And it just says, wasn't there a gun in one of the Borderlands DLCs that shot swords? I'm not sure. I've only played the first Borderlands a little bit. So as for whether there was such a thing, I couldn't tell you. Okay, let's try again. Let's see how many it takes to take down a feral. So let's go ahead and do zombie feral. Oh, you. Oh no, you did spawn. Hey, feral, come on. Oh. Come on then. Let's see if we can take this guy down. Come on then. There we go. Yeah, it's really hard to get a hit on him. There we go. Yeah, that's working. There we go. Making a comeback. Come on then. There you go. Now you can get down. There you go. That seems pretty balanced. Okay, short iron pipe does pretty well. Seems pretty balanced to me. Got a bit beat out there though. So let's get some antibiotics and med kits and all that good stuff. So you guys, and of course some first aid kits. So use that thing, and let's get a first aid kit. Right. Aha. That's better. So here says increase the size of nails so they can be seen in flight, which would make them into railroad fights like in Fallout 3 with the gun. I don't think you can increase the size of nails. It says, I hope little man, Christine says, I hope little man has a happy birthday. Oh, yeah, I hope so too, Simon. Alright, let's eat and drink as well before I quit the game. Okay. That's the attacking short metal pipe. A weapon that shoots antibiotics or painkillers. Well, the thing is, does antibiotics have... because this has like a bandage. What does the antibiotics use? Does that use... Yeah, that uses like a pill thing, so maybe we could make it... maybe we could make it shoot like exploding antibiotics or something, which might be quite cool. Someone says, you would be a candy man. That came out wrong, sorry. Okay. Yeah, so we could try things like that as well. Okay. Right, so we have the basis now for the weapons. So as long as I keep those going with food, we should be pretty good. So I could probably go ahead then and do a food can master item, and then we can have the rest that extend those. Okay, so let's see what other ones we got. Because we got things like car battery and small engines and things, but let's see, a candle, a yucca seed, a blue spruce, pine seed. Let's have a look and see what we've got here. Chrysanthemum, aloe seed. So we can't really attack with seeds. Let's have a fishing weight radiator. Because I don't think a lot of these gold nuggets actually have any... hold item. Empty cans. I want to see food items actually. So let's see what food items we got here. So that's 650 is food, water, and medical items. Okay, so that gains food. Okay, what have we got here? Splint. Okay, let's have a look here. So one thing I want to do is the canned food. And then we can go here. So here's all the med stuff. So it's probably lower down. Because I want to have some like, hang on, sun blocker. What the hell? Custom icon, aloe cream. There's an item called sun blocker in here. It's a developer item. What the hell? I've never seen that one before. Interesting. So it says you're doing awesome. Nice. Oh, thank you, Holly. So you've got vitamins. Let's have a look here. So painkillers. We want just some basic food types. Let's see what we got here. Rad pill. Wait a minute. Red pill? What's this? What does that do? Sellable. Action 1. Gain food 10. Gain wellness 10. What the hell? What the hell is this? A red pill? I've never heard of this, unless that's like an A16 type of thing. That's definitely in the regular game. Right. Okay. So what have we got here? So food. Yucca juice. Okay. So we want the canned food, right? Here we go. So here's the canned food. So we're going to copy all the canned food here. And we're going to pretty much just want them for the meshes. So let's get all the canned stuff. Canned tuna, canned ham, canned salmon, snow reduced. Right, yeah, we want all of this stuff. So this stuff is going to get copied right to the bottom. And again, we're going to put this in a comment box so it doesn't really interfere too much with our other stuff. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this stuff. And I'm going to go this and this. There we go. And then I need to, of course, comment the thing out as well. I probably did start the comment and it didn't do. Yeah, stack for food. Okay. Let's go ahead and make sure all that stuff is commented out, because they have like additional comments in here that does kind of overwrite that. I think that's fine now. Should work. So the shin says NPCs that draw aggro from nearby zombies. A16 shoot antibiotics at zombies and have the zombies. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool, and be replaced by NPCs. That'd be a cool little thing you could do. I don't know if that's possible in the because we're modding for A15. Don't forget, so I'm not sure if that's possible to turn one entity into another, but maybe. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to now do the same for canned beef and things like that. So we're going to go ahead and do all those good things. So let's go ahead and grab this guy. Oh, I just pasted, didn't I? I wanted to copy. There you go. So copy this guy. Okay, so first of all, we're going to make modded attack, and then we're going to make a master item that then the rest can extend from. So we're going to go modded attack, canned food, master. Okay, so this is going to pretty much say every other can is just going to have like a different look to it, and then we're going to see what goes on there. Simon says, do you want chat help, or are you okay for now? I'm alright for now, thank you, Simon. And I know you're busy with your guest as well, so I'm alright for now. Let's have a looky here. So modded can of food. So extends club master, metal destroy 1, it's a metal item. Okay, so I think we're going to keep, the canned food is going to be a little bit worse. So we're going to have maybe 5 hits, between 5 and 12 hits for its low. But maybe we could have it doing a little bit more damage, maybe like 3 and 12 from lowest to highest. So that should work fine. And then this is going to be what we then extend from for all the other canned foods. Simon says, all right, Max, just let me know if you do need me. All right, Simon, I will do. So that's going to be 1472, and then I'm just going to comment that and say food item that all for all canned attacking things. There we go. So that way I can just easily extend it and then just copy the base properties. This one says, oh my god, we just had an earthquake. What? Just had an earthquake? Wow. You alright? Hope it wasn't an intense one. Let's have a looky here. So, food items for all coverage. So then we should be able to go ahead and extend all of these things out a little bit, and then go ahead from there. So let's go ahead then and start doing this next. So we're going to go, Let's copy this again, but then the only thing we need to do is change the prefab things, because we don't need to change any of the damage types. Maybe the headshot should be a little bit different as well. Where is damage bonus to head? Damage bonus head. Let's change canned items have like a six damage bonus to the head, so they're not as good, but they are pretty good if you can get them in the head. He says, funny addition for the starvation mod, and naked survivors can be domesticated like pigs. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, let's have a looky here. So this is our base food can item, so we can go ahead and extend from that. So let us see what we're going to use here. So we've got canned beef, canned things, canned stuff, canned good. Right. Let's copy this guy. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do with it's going to be like a double extension type of thing. So let's go ahead and do 1473, and then the good part is now we can delete all of that stuff because we don't need that now, and then we can literally just say extends, and then we can say modded attack canned food master, and then we can pretty much say what this is going to be. So for example, modded attack canned beef is then going to extend the canned beef one here, so then we can literally copy only the mesh files over, and that's literally all we need to worry about, right? So let's go ahead and do this guy, and then this will then be pretty quick after that. So got property name mesh file is going to be items food and canned beef prefab, and then we're going to do property name equals custom icon, and then the value is going to be canned beef. And then literally doing all the food items is going to be 3 lines each. So this one says I have to go for a few minutes. Probably. I'm sorry. That's all right. It's fine. Go and get things sorted over there. So Hack's from Germany. This one's from Turkey. So probably far. Yeah. I'm from the UK as well. So he's joking and says I'm in the US. The only thing we feel in our first world problems weird AI. Okay, so that should be fine then. So now we literally have to, for each of these, we just literally have to extend that and the custom icon, and that's really easy to do. So then we can go ahead and copy this, and then we can generally now make a load of progress with each of these canned items very quickly. So hopefully now this is going to be nice and easy to quickly go ahead and do. 773. So then literally for the next one is can of chicken. So we do modded attack can chicken, right? And then we just need to go and grab this mesh file and plonk it there. There you go. And then we just need to turn that to canned chicken, and that should be absolutely fine. I'm really intrigued, like what is extends mesh file custom icon. Maybe that bullet didn't work because I had the custom icon in a different point. I'm not really sure, but there we go. So now we can really quickly extend all of these, and that's going to make it nice and easy to do. Okay, so let's go and take out this one, and then let's go and grab this again. And yeah, now it's really easy to make these new items. So let's make sure we're turning up the item IDs as well, so we don't overwrite things, because these IDs are very important to keep going. So next one is a can of lamb, so we can go modded attack can lamb, and then we should pretty much have these items as we need to. So we're going to go ahead and grab the lamb prefab one, and then we just need to change canned chicken to canned lamb. There we go. So it's nice and quick now that we've got that base one set up. It's nice and quick to do. Let's keep going. Let's do it for all the different food items. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, so 1476 now. Then this is a can of cat food, right? So let's change that to can cat food, and let's go and grab the mesh file, and that's all we need from that one. And then we're going to change that to can cat food. There you go. See, nice and quick now. We just do it. We're flying through it. There we go. And then I'll probably load up the game and everything will be wrong, and I'll be like, okay, let's go back and check. So this one to 1477, and the next one is of course a can of dog food, right? Let's do that. So dog, dat food. Let's see what we got here. Mesh file, items, dog food prefab. So grab that one, put it there, and change cat to dog. There we go. And we can fly through each and every one of these. So we'll get all the different canned items in. A lot of funny things are going to be happening with this. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how this all works. Caesar says, a rocket launcher that shoots canned food. Same impact as a rock without explosion. Oh man, you could do that. I need to make the things into ammo types. But yeah, it could be great because when it like hits, it's like and like makes a splat sound. That would be so good. Oh man, that'd be good. I have to change it to like organic, I think. But that could definitely work. It'd be pretty cool. So next one is canned chili. So then we copy canned chili prefab, and then we do can chili. There we go. And that's yeah, we're flying through it now. Let's just add all of these. But yeah, I think that shoots canned beef or something would be brilliant. Same impact as a rocket. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty funny. It's just loading canned food into a into a rocket. That'd be brilliant. Right, so can miso. Right. Let's give myself a bit of room to work right here, and let's go ahead and copy that one. Oh, hang on a second. I said copy. There we go. 1479. Let's have a look what we got here. Okay, there we go. So we can go food, can miso prefab, can chili prefab. There. Can miso prefab. There we go. Custom icon. We need to do can miso. There we go. That should work. Next one. And then literally we just have to do this for all of these items. Okay. So you are now a can of pasta. And then all these food items then should be available in the game to use as attack weapons, which I think is going to be really cool. So can of pasta. There we go. Then we've got can of peas. And oh, let me change the item ID on that as well. Don't forget to do, that's the thing, don't forget to do the item IDs. The one thing I always forget to do, and I tell you guys not to forget to do, is the item IDs. So 1481 78765. Let me make sure I've actually got these done. Due to typos due to a pesky housefly. Oh, I get those as well. Bloody things. So can of peas. There you go. Oh, I didn't change chili to pasta either. I need to make sure I'm changing my names as well. So it's very easy to overlook these things. Yeah, see, I'm canned food master. Yeah, see, I didn't change that to miso either, so I need to make sure I'm changing the names. Canned miso, canned chili, canned dog food. Okay, there we go. We're good now. Yeah, so each one is really quick to update, but it's going through each thing. So let's go 1482 now, and we've got a can. Okay, we did the can of peas. So now it's a can of pears. Okay. Where is your prefab there? Can of pears. So add an R in there, and that one is can of peas, and that is a can of pears. There we go. Can of peas, can of pears. 1482. Good. So we're getting those done. How many more have I got to do? Not many actually. We're nearly done. Nearly done with those with the canned foods. Then we can go in and test them all. See if they work fine. As long as one works. The beauty of extension is if one works, all of them work. Which is the best part. So you're done. Right. So we now have a can of soup. Okay. Okay. 1483. One attack can of. So this is the can of soup. If I can spell. One attack can of soup. There you go. And then we need this guy. You can go there. And then we just need to change that to can soup. Not spew. Can soup. There you go. 1484. So there's the can of soup done. Then we need the can of stock. Okay, can of stock. Let's get that done. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Multi-attack can of. So that's the can of stock, and then we need to replace this guy and change that to can stock. There we go. That's done. How many more have we got to do? 3 more. There we go. 3 more and we're done. So I've got the. I have the sniffles. So let me copy this one. 1485. So this is a can of tuna, which extends their can of miso actually. Okay. Nice little extension right there. So can of tuna, and turn to tuna, and turn to tuna. There you go. That one. So next one is 1486. Then we've got so attack can tuna. Cool, that's working. And then we've got a can of ham. So let's grab the ham one, put you in here. Can of ham. And of course, can ham in there. Okay, because that should render everything in the hand as well. So hitting a zombie in the face with a pie stuns it for like 10 seconds because the zombie is shocked that you do that. I was gonna have it that if you just hit a zombie in the face with a pie, it would just insta kill it. But yeah, there could be a few things that we could add to it. I know. One thing I should do is have it when you hit a zombie in the face with a pie, it explodes and makes it like a splat sound as well. That'd be brilliant. Because I was thinking like the pies could be like a rare but very powerful one-shot kill to most enemies, as long as you get them in the head. Otherwise, it would do like nothing. So it'd have like 1 entity damage but 1,000 times headshot modifier. Alright, so the last one is a can of salmon. Salmon. There we go. Can of salmon and can of salmon. There we go. I think that's all the canned items. Yeah, I think that's it. Right, okay. So, without any further ado, let me save that bugger. And let's see what we've got here. So, it looks okay. Let me make sure I've got the item IDs as well. Did I? No, I didn't change that one. See, good. Always check your work. There we go. Say 87543218765532. Okay, cool. That should technically now work. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go and see if that is going to. Let's go and see if that is going to work now, and see if we can get that in the game and working. So. Here we go, loading game, and let's see if we can get this thing to run. Hopefully, we are going to get it to work. So, we've got these attacking can items now. Right. Step 1. Do we have any null ref errors or object not set to an instance of an object? We probably do. Let's see what happens here. Oh no, we don't. Yay! Okay, let's go attack. There you go, guys. We now have food that you can attack zombies with. And so Hack says, Max, how did you learn how to modify this stuff? Truthfully, I just played around with a load of things. That is literally all I did. Was I just went ahead and played around with a load of stuff. And just, had a bit of fun. A lot of this comes from knowledge of modding Alpha 14. Right, let's summon a zombie in and see if we can attack it with... a can of something, shall we? So let's try. Yeah, let's get a zombie nurse in. Did I summon one? No, I guess not. Let's try again. Zombie nurse. Hello, nurse! I have some food for you. Ugh. Ugh. There you go. We can attack with canned food. Yay! There you go. We got some canned food to attack with. There you go. I might need to change the hold type of that because you can't really see it in the hand. So maybe the hold type needs to change a bit. So nearby is. As the stream says, there's a mechanic in the game that affects. Is there a mechanic which affects attack or not attack? It's not supposed to have an item such as a blood pack explode on target and cause other nearby zombies to attack it. I don't think so. The only thing that will attract zombies is they currently in Alpha 15 right now they have the smell mechanic. So say if you're carrying meat on you, the zombies will be attracted to you. But I don't think you can apply the smell to other zombies and make them attack that zombie. I don't think that's a thing. Although that would be a very cool mechanic. You could like plant some meat on a zombie and have it attack. Okay, so the other thing I want to see. Let's see. So that is losing durability very quickly, which you wanted to. So does that use... what does that... Okay, that makes a metal destroy sound. I think we want it to have an organic destroy sound when it gets destroyed. It's one says, "I'm back. Everything is okay. No worries." Okay, welcome back. I'm glad to hear everything is going okay. Okay, so attacking canned food items are in. However, it seems that the hold type isn't quite what we want it to be. So I'm going to need to alter the hold type of the attacking canned item just to see if we can get. Because I want to see if we can get it rendering in the hand on the thing as well. So let's see. Let's just type can. If I type can, maybe. So action 0. Magazine items, gas can. Let's have a look here. Wooden bow. Okay, can of beef. Right, let's see what the hold type is. Hold type is value 3. So let's try and add that to the master item. And then see if it still does the attack once we do that. So that's the beauty of this thing. If you extend something, if you apply it to the main thing that they all extend from, then they can go ahead and pretty much do that. So with this hold type, for example, we can just say the hold type, for example, for this is going to be value 3. Now, unfortunately, you can only see what the hold type is once you're in the game, but this is actually a very cool thing because now I can go in and see if it's going to go ahead and do what I want it to. It says, K-Max, almost dinner time here, home in a bit. All right then, Hollow. And Huge says, give it the destroyed rotten meat sound. Yes, so what we want to do then is add as well. So you see we got sound destroy. We can change that to, there's probably organic destroy. So organic destroy 1, it may be a sound once it goes ahead and does that. So we can probably use that as the thing. So let's try and run that in the game and see if that solves those issues for us. Huge Evergreen says, "Here it is, a destroyed zombie for a sound." That'd be a perfect sound. Yes, it pretty much is the kind of sound when you destroy it. So let's go and see if that works. If that doesn't work, we may be able to change it to organic, which might work as well. Okay. Let's have a look then. So. Okay, so. Okay, it does make the sound when you destroy it, although the hold type doesn't have the swing animation in. Okay, so what we're going to have to do then is see if there's another hold type where it renders high in the hand and also has a swing. And I reckon the hold type that's going to work well for that is the stone axe. So let's see, stone axe, and let's see if we can find the hold type. So the value of that is 32. So let's go and find, let's go right to the bottom and change that value of 3 to 32. And that could probably work then. Because then you'll see it in the hand and it will swing. Hold type 32. There we go. Because the stone axe is held rather high in the hand, so that might be quite a good one. So it's one says it could be a destroyed sand sound, also like food all over the place. It could be. We could see if that is one as well. I think there's I think it's such a thing. I think there is a, I'm not sure if it's a sand sound or a dirt sound. I think it's dirt destroy is the name of the thing. Hack says, I'm off. I had to play a Blood Bowl match. See you guys. All right then, Hack, thanks for coming along to the stream, and hope to see you very soon. So bye for now. Alrighty. Back in game. Let's see if this works now. Okay. Just holding this. Okay, so it kind of does it, but it's kind of not in the hand quite right. Okay. So yeah, I'd want it to be held higher, because you can see it's kind of going sideways. Because shot iron pipe, you see me hold and swing. Okay. So not that whole type. That's not going to work for what we want. So you can kind of see it better being swung, which is a good thing, but it's not quite the type that we want. Okay, what other held items do we have? The pickaxe, which I think is the same. The steel pickaxe, maybe. What other weapons do you swing with? A sledgehammer, but that's a two-handed weapon, so that won't work. We could probably take out and just have it as the club if that's going to be an issue. Something that fits well by mixing stuff. You can make it sound two things all at the same time. I'm not sure if you can make it do two, because it's unless you create a new sound thing. Well, let's see if we can. I mean, maybe you can. Let's try. But without getting too sidetracked, though, let's try and see in sounds. I think. Let's see. So there is a sound destroy kind of thing. I don't know if you can overlay sounds. Steps no 1, muffled when crouched 0.5. I don't know if there's a way you can overlay sounds, but there probably is a glass destroy and things like that. Auger empty. These are all the sounds that you can get. Let me type destroy and see what you get. Destroy. Destroy sounds. Here you go. So what have we got? So we've got sound data names avalanche. What we got? Cloth destroy. So there's different types of cloth destroy. Glass destroy. Okay, so actually we should probably change that to glass destroy. Organic destroy. Because this is yeah, it selects a thing from a random clip of things by the looks of things here. But I don't think you can overlay two together. So say if we got two different sounds and overlay them, I don't know if that's possible. The block sound, I don't know how it's called. The sound when you walk over rubbish. Okay, that is probably in here. So you got bullet, metal. Yeah, this will be in the file here somewhere. Let's see what it's called. Yeah, it's Earth Destroy. That's what it's called. Earth Destroy 1. But yeah, you got Glass Destroy, Earth Destroy. So player splint. So you got player 1. Player land hard. So that's drowning. So yeah, it has all the death sounds here. So like pain sounds. Chicken roam. Oh, that's brilliant. What we could do is like we could well, we could give a can of chicken like when it gets when you whack a zombie with it, it gives like it gives a destroyed chicken sound, like a chicken death. that'd be really funny. But yeah, chicken pain. Yeah, chicken pain. Well, like when you're whacking it, that'd be hilarious. But yeah, these are all the sounds here. Water emerge, player swim. There's probably a sound when walked on it makes. These are MP5. Crossbow, blunderbuss. Yeah, these are all the sounds you get. Chainsaw reload. Auger empty. Torch holster. Yeah, it must be in somewhere in here. Player male hot. Okay, those are all the hot sounds. Hungry. Step. Here we go. Step sounds. So there's probably a step. Yeah, here you go. Step trash. That's what it'll be. So a step trash sound is probably what it is. This one says, oh my god, why didn't I think about that? Yeah. So yeah, there is step trash. That we could do, but yeah, the chicken one will probably be quite funny to use. So yeah, the canned food, the hold type. Oh, how about the torch? Hang on. So item name is torch. Items cornbread. No, it's a torch, isn't it? What's the hold type for that? 12. Let's try hold type 12 for that. So let's go right to the bottom. Just like zooming on my mouse, there we go. I could probably scroll quicker. So hold tight 12. Let's try that. That might be better. Unit iron. No, I need this one. Items to melee zombies with. So where's the extending one? hold type. Okay, so I need hold type 12 here instead. Let's try that. Okay, so for the chicken one then, let's have a chicken one. So we want sound destroy. Oh, that's gonna be funny. So property name equals sound destroy, value equals chicken pane. I think that's what it was called, chicken pane. Let me have a look in sounds here. Let me just type chicken and see what we get in here. That'd be fair. Yeah, chicken pane. There you go. That'd be brilliant. We could try that with a thing when you attack. That'd be so good. Okay. So we've saved that. We have saved that one. Let's now see if it renders better in the hand. And if so, then we can go for the other one. So having a can of chicken, like when you destroy it, just like bah! That'd be brilliant. Right, so let's play 7 Days to Die. Let's go in here. And this one says that would be hilarious. It's like, I think that chicken's still alive in there. Alright. Okay, so we got creative mode. Right, let's get some chicken. So the attacking chicken can. And let me put those away. Right, let's see if it gives. Let's see if this works. Right. There you go. Yeah, look, you see me holding the can and whacking it. There you go. That's perfect. Look at that. Yeah, that's pretty good. There you go. There you go. So it plays the chicken sound when it's destroyed. That is great. There you go. So we now have a can that plays chicken noises when it is destroyed. That's great. Let's try another one. See if it's different. So the torch is definitely the best one to use, I think, for this. Definitely looks the most authentic. There you go. And this one says when it's destroyed, there should be a chicken running away from you. I don't know if it's possible to spawn a chicken. On a, like have an item that on a destroy would spawn a chicken. I'm not sure if that's possible. I know in Starvation it is with the rat. I'll have to look in Starvation's files, because I know there's an item that you can place and it spawns a rabbit, but I don't know if that's how it attacks. It's like spawning chickens on you and falls from the air. That'd be hilarious. All right, that works. So we have something that makes a chicken sound when you destroy it. that works. That works pretty well. Okay. Let's see. So you got all those food items in there, and that makes the splatting sound once it's destroyed. So the other food items we need are the things like the pies. So like the meat stew, the vegetable stew, and the pie. So let's type in pie, and we got not facial piercings. I want blueberry pie. Here we go. So these are the guys. So we need egg boiled, blueberry pie, baked potato, bacon and eggs. We don't want those really. Vegetable stew. Okay, so you want vegetable stew. I don't know where the meat stew is. Goldenrod tea. Let's see if I can find it. Mega Crush. Coffee. Beer. Grain alcohol. Okay. Let's get some of these other things then. So can of Mega. So we want vegetable stew. We want. Let's just get all of these, and I'll take out the ones that we don't need. So vegetable stew, blueberry pie, egg boiled, regular egg. Blueberries, meat stew, there they are, those three, right. So right to the bottom, and let's go ahead and add these ones in as well. So we can have a stew that we can attack zombies in the face with, there we go. And that's why it's fine says, that was fun. It's pretty good, wasn't it? Right, let's go ahead and do this and this, right. So we're going to put all those food items in there, and of course they're going to be commented. Let's get rid of the ones that we don't want in here. So let's go and let's get rid of these things. We don't want that meat stew. So meat stew we do want, so we're going to keep that one in. Let's see, we don't want potato, we don't want blueberries, we don't want egg. That's fine, we can take those away. Don't want egg bacon, that's fine. We got blueberry pie, that's what we do want right there. So where is the comment? Right there. So let's just take these out so I know what I'm working with. There we go. And baked potato. We don't need that one. Don't need bacon and eggs. Mushrooms as well, we don't need. And vegetable stew is the other one that we do want. Okay, so those three we do need. So, stacks of food. Right, okay, so then this guy can be taken away. Right, so those are the next three that we need to work with. So, let's go ahead and grab this guy, which is the modded attack canned food master. And we're going to go ahead and place him here for the pies and things. So let's go ahead and do that. So this guy, pies and things. So then we're going to have mod attack pie master. And then everything can extend from this when we need it to. So hold type, I think we should leave. We'll leave as default now for the hold type. What hold type is used in the stews? 23. Meat stew. Yeah, 23. Well, actually, we'll keep it as 12 because then maybe we can go ahead and smack it in their face. It might work. Just trying to think what other items you hold that you can attack with. Oh, maybe a bone shiv as well. Actually, yeah. What is the shiv? What is the shiv's hold item? Let's see. Bone shiv, hold type 36. Maybe 36 would be a good one for that. So let's try that. Because the knife has a slightly different hold type. So mod attack pie master. So hold type, let's try 36. So 12 works good for the cans. Maybe 36 will work good for the pies as well. So somewhere it says axe. Yeah, the fire axe as well. I'm looking for an item though in particular that you hold high up. So like a torch, you kind of where you pretty much where your hand is almost visible in the screen. Because that's what I'm mainly looking for. Is all. But we can try an axe's hold type as well. That might be a bit too low, but we can try it. So I'll see what we get here. Maybe for the candlestick that'd work really well because I'm going to add a candlestick and some other good things as well. Okay, so we've got sound destroy, organic destroy. Actually, the type of material for this should be organic. Okay, and then this is going to have one use. So we're going to have degradation is literally going to be 1 and 1 for that and the max. Now the attack damage for this entity and block is going to be 1 and 1. But we're going to have a good headshot modifier of 1,000. So say if we get a pie right in their face, it's going to go ahead and pretty much decimate them. So yeah, it's going to be pretty good. So it will essentially what this means is it will do 1,000 damage if it hits the zombie in the head. If it hits them anywhere else though, it'll do nothing. So I think that'll be fine. So you got damage on his head and short metal pipe. Okay, so that should be fine there. And then all the rest of this can then extend the pie master item as well. So that is going to need to be 1, 4, 8, 8, and then we can literally extend these other 3 from Pie Master. So let's go ahead and do that. So first of all, we're going to copy this guy. Actually, no, let's just copy this one here for a sec. This will be easier. Let's grab this guy, and we're going to go 1, 4, 8, 9, and then instead of extending attack canned food, we're going to attack the pie. We're going to do that one. Pie Master, there we go. So that will then use everything from this above. Everything from this will essentially get pasted here. So then we're going to need to do the venison stew prefab. Let's go and grab that one. So you have this, and that is a meat stew. And that is going to be attack meat stew. There we go. So we can go ahead and do that one and see if that works as well. So we've got the meat stew done. Right. Then we need the blueberry pie. Blueberry pie. So let's grab this guy. 1 for 90. And this is going to be modded attack blueberry pie. There you go, modded attack blueberry pie, and that's going to be blueberry pie. There we go. And then we're going to go and copy the prefab of the blueberry pie into this one. There we go. And then lastly, we have the vegetable stew. Okay, so 1491. Let's grab this guy. Item name 1491, and then we're going to go ahead and do that. So 1491, and then we've got vegetable stew. So add this guy in here. And let's go and change that one to vegetable stew. There we go. And then we need to go and do the stew prefab. There. And that should be everything we need to use. So there we go. Let's save that out. We can now get rid of these guys because we're all done with those. So you got super wrench, super digger. What other items do they hide in here? Just die. What the hell? Oh, it's an insta-killing pistol. That's brilliant. Okay. Let's go and take this comment section out that we no longer need and save that down. Okay, that should technically work. So as long as I'm using separate item IDs, which I am, there we go. Let's try this, see if it works. I said, food time? Is that a burger and a banana? I don't know. I don't know what that is, but yeah, that's something. Oh dear. Man, it's nearly 10 PM my time. That time's gone very quick. Right, continue game. Go and see if we can make this work, shall we? Okay. So now we should be able to go and do. So let's go attack. And then we should be able to get these. Here we go. So we got these 3 to attack with now. So you guys should be one-time use. Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, look at that. That's perfect. You see him whack it straight across. That's brilliant. Right, let's get a zombie in. Let's see if we can do this. Right, shall we? Let's get a. What should we get? Let's get a fat cop in and see if we can, see if he wants a pie. Hey! Hey, copper! There you go. Who ate all the pies? And let's get Edgar in as well. That was great. Sugarman says, "Is there a way to cut a wide so the grass instead of one clump at a time?" I don't think there is. There might be like a block radius thing, but I'm not sure. Not from what I've heard. I've not seen it done anyway. Let's see if we can get. Let's find Edgar. Where is he? I think he's Zombie Mo. I think Edgar is this one. Yeah. Let's give Edgar some pie, shall we? So what did we tell you when we need to... This guy needs to eat his vegetables. There you go. Oh, we missed his head. Okay. He didn't want veggies. He didn't want veggies. Right. Okay. You gotta go, buddy. I'm sorry. Wait. I love this magnum. I think Saber would like this magnum. There we go. So we can now attack zombies with pies. Good, good. Things are going well. This is good. Right, so zombies can now be attacked with pies. But yeah, you have to get them in the face of the pie, otherwise it won't do anything. But I think that's great. Right, so the next thing I want to do is... we got the pies, so let's see if there's any other items I want to add to the attacking list of things. Probably... let's see, there's probably a couple of others that we need to do that we haven't quite done yet. There is, oh yeah, I want to make the booping stick, which is like a one-time use exploding weapon, and I want to make Grinnie sledgehammer as well. So we're gonna need to go into, okay, we're gonna need to go into buffs and see what we've got here. So buffs.xml, because we need to make a buff that causes an explosion. So what we need to do is make a new buff in here. Now buffs are a bit difficult to work with. That's not for the faint of heart. So let's go ahead right to the bottom of this file. Okay, so right to the bottom here. Okay, so let's see. Let's find a basic buff with a particle effect. So That's hypo 3. There's one called burning in here. Here we go. Buff burning. Here we go. So let's go and grab this guy and see what we can do here. And Jan Nolan says, glad to see you're still playing A15. I wish I'd saved my game. A16 is, well, not so fun. And this one says, I think we should be able to use bow also as a melee weapon when we're out of arrows. I'm sure we can see if we can go and do that. But you might not be able to aim with it, though, because of left and right click mechanics. But it's something it's probably possible to do. So yes, Jan, welcome to the stream. And yeah, I've heard there are a few issues with A16 so far. But I'm sure they will get ironed out in the end. I think they're just trying to do a big balancing. So we're gonna call it buff is explosion, and duration is 1. I don't know what FF check does. Probably that's for an impact. So actions. Okay, so the action we want is to attach particle effects P. I think it's... Oh, I've got my insert thing. Hang on. Let me undo that. Insert. There we go. P explosion. Impact. Yeah, the point of impact. That I think that's what does it. I'm not sure. I might have to quickly look that up and see how we can do that from something. But yeah, I think we'd be able to do that. Then the damage. We just need one of these, so we don't need that one. We need to keep the semicolon in there, though. Oh, actually, no, not to the last one. So damage, not 1 or 1. So we can then do 500, 0, 0, 0. I think that's fine. Let's have a look and see what it says about attaching particle effects, because it does have thing up here. So let's see. Define a buff. Types. So built-in buff variables is water and things. Let's have a look here. So ID, name key. Let's see. Attach. So buff if debuff. I don't know what FF check does. That might be in here. Let's see. Debuff. Attach. Here we go. Attach. Here we go. Prefab bone time optional. Attaches the specified prefab to the specified bone of the entity that is being buffed. Okay, that works. If an attack item was used to apply the buff, projectile or melee, this only makes sense if the buff is applied from the buff effect of a weapon. Otherwise, the impact will emit a yellow warning in the console. Okay, so we have the counter is the name of the counter to increment. Okay, so prefab bone time. Let's have a look. So buff, reset value. Oh, damage. Here we go. That's the one I need to do. So let's go and see if we can do the damage one. So damage is amount, frequency, duration, and count. Okay, so we probably need to turn the count to 1. So 500,001 because we want it to affect it 1 time. Then we don't need to worry about the icons or the tooltips. So these guys can be removed, I think. Yep. And let's go ahead and get rid of that thing as well. Actually, it's probably actually good to have a single line. A single liner actually might work. Okay, so let's go and see if that is going to work. I think that'll be good. That's be fine. And Jan says hello. Hey, Jan. So let's have a look and see what we've got here. So this one. We've done this. Right, let's try then and attach that to a sledgehammer. So we're going to want to make a sledgehammer that extends... yeah, let's do the sledgehammer because that's one that I wanted to have. So let's go into items.xml. I don't need sounds now. Let me scroll right to the top. So let's find where the sledgehammer is at. That'll be under melee weapons, I'm guessing. So club spiked. Sledgehammer, here we go. So that's item ID 12. So that's the name of it. So let's go and grab that. So I did have some extra machete. Here we go. So 23 to 39. So Grinnie sledgehammer. Cool. So we're going to go and just paste that right there for a sec. So let's go and grab this thing. Let's see, black, apply buff. I think there's an apply buff in here somewhere. Okay, let's do this guy, and then we're going to pretty much remove everything here for a second. Actually, why don't I just get the sledgehammer? And that'll probably be the easier one to work with, right? I should probably do that. That might be better. Torch, sledgehammer. Here we go. Sledgehammer. Let's grab this one. Let's just grab it and copy it. Okay, so we can get rid of that stuff right there. So this is going to be modded sledgehammer. So let's add that in. So modded sledgehammer. There you go. So now we know it's a modded one. And then we need to do property name equals custom icon. And then the value for that is going to be the regular sledgehammer. There we go. So then that will make the sledgehammer render in the hotbar. That's fine. Let's see then. So sound start. Yeah, buff. Here we go. So these are the buffs that we can get. So the other buff I want to apply is, of course, explosion. That's the one we just made. So buff explosion, and that's going to be with a probability of 1 because we just want it to blow them up. So let's see if that works. So that should be fine. I think that's literally all we need to do with that. There shouldn't need to be any other additional things. Energy damage 26. Well, this is Grinnie sledgehammer, so let's do 100 to 200. Because this is Grinnie sledgehammer, and it's the most powerful sledgehammer that was pulled from the stone. So yeah, we're going to go and do that. So then we need to go and change that ID to 23, because that's the first free available ID that we have. And then we should be fine from there. Right, let's start the game and see if this works. It may not work, so let's have a look. It may cause errors in the console. Let us try. So I think it's P explosion. It might be a P explosion, but I'm not sure. It may cause an error in the console when we do this, or it may just not exist as a buff. Let's see. Okay. Well, I had something. Right. Let's see. So let's do modded sledgehammer. There we go. So there's a modded sledgehammer. So we got it. Okay, let's see. Has anything come up in the console yet? No. Okay, let's spawn an entity in. Let's do an easy zombie. Okay, does this work? Nope, that pretty much... Okay, that damaged it and destroyed it, but it didn't apply the particle effect for the explosion. So let's check out the console. Okay, so buff failed to load particle effect, P explosion with message error loading particle effect, P explosion. Okay, so that particle effect doesn't exist, so I'm going to go and have to see what particle effects are available. So, guys, it is time to do a little bit of Googling, I think. So let's go and see. Let's go and see if we can Google some stuffs and get working on that. So let's see. Let's try list of particle effects 7 days to die modding. Let's see. That'll probably do it. Attaching particle effects. Right. Let's see what we've got here. Because I know there was one here. Let me see. I did find a large list of specific phone destinations with the UAE editor. Okay, so it's not that one. Let's see, Valma pack. Okay, let's see. 7 days to die, modding explosion, explosive bullet. Let's have a look. Exploding sign. Yeah, I think this is where I found it. Let's have a looky here, because it may be in here that we can find it. And Tentacle says, chicken nuggets rules. Okay, hi everyone. Hey, Tentacle, how you doing? A launcher, basically. Let's have a look. Type launcher. You're gonna have to change from brass to metal. But there's no error effect. So yeah, here we go. Prefab. Oh, okay, it's prefab explosion 1. Okay, that's the one we want. Got it. Right, come here, you. This should be what we want. So that is the power of Google and the power of modders before us. So standing on the shoulders of giants right now, guys. So let's have a look and see if we can do that. So let's go back into our buffs class. Let's see. So attach particle effects. So let's try this. Attach prefab explosion 1. So that should hopefully do what we want it to do. Let's see if that works. And Awesome is in the stream. Says, yo, welcome to the stream. How you doing? And TS4 says, best sledgehammer ever. Well, it's a sledgehammer that was that belonged to Grindler Gaming, as lore has it. So that's why, because we got a load of explosives, and her sledgehammer was very powerful. So kind of a tribute to Grinnie right there. Let's go ahead and see then if this is going to work. Let's see if it finds the buff thing now. Right, so let's load this back up and let's see if, we've got some good stuff we've modded in. We got an explosive magnum, a sniper rifle that sets the target on fire, and a sledgehammer that causes explosions, and even food that you can attack zombies with, which is brilliant. Okay. All right. Come on. Right, there we go. So let's see if let's spawn another zombie and see if this is going to work. So CM, DM, and F6. Let's spawn in this guy. No, still didn't work. I thought that would, but I'm not getting the error message this time. So I'm not sure then where that came from. As here says, it reminds me of the sledgehammer from American Gods TV that started a couple of months ago. Nice. Right, I'm not sure then why the explosion particle didn't work. Let me just try it again, just to double make sure. Maybe it's the buff that didn't get applied. Nah, it does literally get rid of them straight away, but it's not giving me. Okay, this time it's not giving me an error in the console, so it's like the it's like it's worked, but it's not worked. Let's consult Google again. At impact damage 2100. Okay, change damage to your liking as I said before. Here's my code with prefabs. I'm just gonna have a see what we have right here. Okay, let's try and copy this actual buff ID. Stack is reset. This guy. Let's just try and copy one of these directly and see if it works. Let's try this one. Maybe I've got the other things the wrong way around. So why don't we try this one and see if that does what we want it to do. So maybe the FF check is something that's doing it as well. So we still want to call that explosion. Attach prefab explosion. Let's turn that to like 500 damage rather than 2000. Maybe that'll work. So let's see what happens. So William's in the stream. Welcome to the stream, William. How you doing? Right. So let's see if this explosion is going to work. Let me just make sure that's definitely using explosion for its thing. Okay, blocks we don't need right now, so we can close that. So property name. So buff, critical blunt, stunned, sprained leg, explosion. Yeah, that's fine. That's what we need. Okay, let's go ahead and try that and see if that wants to go ahead and work for us now. Because if it does, then that's one thing we can copy over to other things as well. So let us begin again and see if this works now. Because maybe it will. And if it does, then that is going to be awesome sauce. But yeah, this is typical modding, guys. Going ahead, trying it, starting the game up, realizing it doesn't work, googling it, find that someone else has done the same thing for you. Okay. Okay. Let's see then if we can spawn another guy in. So CM, DM, come on. There we go. And then you can be spawned. Yes! There you go. We have an explosive sledgehammer. There we go. That worked. That's better. Huge Evergreen's there. So, cool suggestion for the pimps is building with ice blocks to have the same hit points as bulletproof glass. That'd be pretty cool. All right, let's get some zombies and have a bit of fun. All right, you guys are gonna get it now. Whee! The sledgehammer of death. and it seems to not trigger the explosion on the headshot. But yeah, there you go. Whoa. There you go. That works. We have an explosive sledgehammer. I think Grinnie's going to approve of this. Right. That works for me. Right. Let's go ahead and quit that. Cool. We got an explosive sledgehammer done. Right. Now, the next thing I want to make is something very similar to the exploding sledgehammer. However, this is going to be a wooden club that has a more powerful explosion, but only one use. And we're going to call it the bopping stick. So let's go and grab this item here. There we go. So now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so let's go ahead and find... oh no, I've gone too far, haven't I? Let me go back up a little bit. There you go. Right, so assassin machete is what we'll do in a minute, but let's work on the booping stick. Okay, so essentially we need to do buff, and this time we're going to get... Actually, to make sure that the explosion happens every time, we're going to take out these ones, and then we just need to take out these guys, and that should be fine, because I just want the buff value of explosion. And then we're going to copy this one, and let's go ahead and do... So buff and buff chance, we can change that to this. Buff explosion 1. Okay, and then we need to change the degradation rates and things like that. So we need to copy the attributes from this class. And then that should be everything we need. So let's try that, shall we? So you guys need to go into the attributes class. So there you go. So it's the buff chance, and the damage bonus to the head. We don't need to worry about changing those. We just need to change that to 1 and 1. There we go. And then this is going to be item ID of 24. And then we're going to call this modded booping stick. There we go. And then we just have to pretty much then copy the buff over and see how that goes. Tisfera says, I kind of liked the heads popping though. Yeah, the head should still pop regardless if you hit them right in the head. That should be fine. Okay, so there's our regular explosion. So maybe we should grab this guy. Then we should call this explosion plus. There we go. So that would be a bigger explosion, and I'd say that should do, I don't know, 5,000 damage. So that'll be an insta kill to anything it hits. But it only has one use, so that should be pretty cool. Cool. So there you go. That should work there. So we'll save that, and then we'll change the buff from explosion on this thing to explosion plus, and that should go ahead and do that. So explosion plus. There you go. Right, so now we should have a booping stick, and it should last one use. So let's go and see if that works. So let me load up the game again, and let's see if the booping stick is going to work for me. Right, so continue. Here we go. Let's grab this guy back into game, and let's see if this is going to work for us. Oh, I think we just had some random explosions going on there. I think that was from the bodies. Okay, let's see if we've got the booping stick here. So let's just type booping and see if we get it. Okay, oh yeah, we didn't have the custom icon, but that's okay. We can add that later. Okay, booping stick, we have it. Right, let's spawn in the zombie, see if this works, right? So you have to come here. Right, let's spawn in a feral. See if this works. Or a cop, why not? You deserve it. Nope. Okay, you still didn't. Oh, hang on. Okay, it sounds like he's taking damage. Okay. There you go. Okay, so he did take damage. Is there any errors in the console here? So the booping stick exploded and then it got rid of it, but I'm not sure what happened then. Let's try again, just to make sure things didn't go a little bit wrong there. But Let's see. Let's get another one in. Maybe it's only because it lasts one use, but I did get this to work before, so let's try again. Because that was meant to be 5,000 damage, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened there. Unless the damage needs to be the other way around. Let's see. Let's get another cop in. Where'd he go? Oh, that's what. Oh, here he is. Okay. He's stuck in the block, but he is... Okay, he seems to be taking damage over time, so there might be something wrong with what I've set here. Okay, so let's have a look at Explosion Plus and see what's going on here. So attach this. Damage 5,001. 0, 0. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with that one then. Because it's attaching it, but it's definitely not doing 5,000 damage. Let me just check the damage buff here again and see what we've got. There we go. So damage, where is this? Because this will tell me what I'm doing wrong. Duration. So damage. So we need to find the attached thing. Actions kill. Kills the player the buff is applied to. Oh, we could just go and do a kill, and that would be an insta kill, right? Damage, amount, frequency, duration, count. Deals damage to the player the buff is applied to. So amount is the amount of health to damage the player each time. This damage is not listed on the buff. Frequency is a time string value, which is how often damage is dealt. Duration is a time string, which how long damage is dealt. If 0, then there is no max duration. Count is the maximum number of times damage can be dealt, or 0 for no limit. Right. The damage type that is associated with the damage action is defined by the type of the buff. You can also damage the player with a negative modifier, but that will not be affected by armor if the damage type is applied to armor. That's what we should do. Okay, yeah, what we should do is we should do no damage to them. Actually, we'll do let's keep that as 1 and 1. And then instead we're going to do buff. So we're going to do this instead. Right. Yeah, we'll try something a little bit different with this and see if this works better. So you guys can be done. Let's see if this does. Because then we can modify... yeah, here we go. Modify ID health. So here we go. Modify ID stat health. And then we can do amount. So that's... metabolized food buff. Okay, so then instead of that, we can do for a small explosion, we can do like minus 500. So that'll kill like most weak zombies. And then let's have a look here. And then we can do for this one a modify ID of health again. But this time we can do an amount of like 50,000 or 5,000. That should do. And that needs to be minus as well. Maybe we should just change that to kill. That might do it. that might insta kill things, and that could work. Let's damage 1100, which should be fine. That should technically work. I would have thought. Let's try that and see if that works any better, because that might do what we intend it to do. Let's try this. I may get some more explosions when we enter the world, but that's okay. So prepare for big booming noises. And let's see if we can make this work. Alrighty, so next one. Alright, let us go ahead and get some... I didn't add the prefabs either, did I? So get some more booping sticks. The bopping stick. Right, let's go and get some more of those. So you can't really see them yet, but you will once I've gone ahead and done this. You'll see it. Okay, so let's go ahead and spawn in. I don't know. Let's try Zombie Steve. Let's do a basic guy. Okay. Hey! There we go. That insta-kills it. Okay. That's got one use. Insta-kills it. Does just fine. Let's try Zombie Bear. This might kill my character, but I've got DM if it needs to. So let's try this. Hey! Hey! There we go. Yeah, killed a zombie there in one shot. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And Tia says, will it kill a zombie or a player? It'll kill both. Both a zombie and a player. Yeah. So that'll do an explosion to anything and insta kill it with that one. So that seems to work pretty well. So yeah, that's awesome. So we've got the booping stick all done. All right. There we go. That's done for now. So the only other thing we have to add is the custom icon for that one, and then that'll be everything we need there. So we've got the extends, so we need to just do property name equals custom icon, and then the value is going to be club wood. There we go. So that guy now has his own custom icon. Tia says, could you apply that to a thrown rock? No, I don't believe you can apply it to a thrown rock because it doesn't. I don't think a thrown rock has an impact thing on it when it hits something. I think it bounces off things, but I don't think it applies a buff to what it hits. I don't think it's possible to do that in the throw class. I'd like to make throwing knives though at some point. Let's try. Okay, so that's 24. I should change that actually to 25 because the machete is going to go in the middle. Actually, no, why don't I just move that down to here. There you go. So assassin machete is going to be here. Now, the thing I want with the assassin machete is it to be a really fast weapon, but it doesn't have much durability. So it's really fast, super powerful, but doesn't have much durability. So let's see if we can find that. So we've got the machete. So let's go ahead and grab this guy. And then we're going to go this one. And we're just going to call it modded machete. So modded machete. There we go. So then we're going to go custom icon. So property name equals custom icon. And then value is going to be machete. There we go. Right. So let's see if we can get this to work. T-First says, makes sense. Yeah, because they come under a different type of thing. But I can check it in a while and see if it works. So degradation breaks after. I want that to true this time because I do want these things to break. This thing doesn't need anything. Sound damaged doesn't need to be. Doesn't need to worry. Sound destroy is fine. Would destroy. Okay, so delay. Right, so delay. What we're going to do? We're going to turn that down to like 0.3. So then it's very quick to attack. The range is going to be 2.2 as it is with the sphere, as it is with the swoosh. Stamina usage, we're going to turn it down to 2 because it's going to be a light, fast swinging weapon. Damage bonus of wood. Okay, so the damage bonus of head is going to be like 30, like something stupidly high. But then we're going to turn this, and we're going to turn this pretty high as well. So we're going to turn that from 30 to 30 to 60. That'll do. So it's going to be stupidly high, but at the same time, the durability is going to go from 40 to 50. So it's not going to have very many uses before it gets used up. And then dismemberment base chance, but the dismemberment base chance is always going to be 1. So it's going to be pretty cool. And dismemberment bonus. I'm not sure exactly what that does necessarily, but let's go and try that. And add this in the game. Let's see if that works. Jan says maybe a dirt on the bee. Dirt on the bee. Not sure. I'm not sure what you mean by that one. On the bee. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means. Very sorry. Explain around it, and I'll see if I can get what you mean. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and go in the game again. And let us try. And see what we can do. So continue game. Play 7 Days to Die, and let's see what we've got here. Hey. Okay, let's go and see if we got this in now. So CM, DM. Let's check the booping stick has got its texture. Yeah, booping stick now has its texture. Excellent. So let's go modded, and then we should have, here we go, the modded machete. Okay. So let's see. I don't know how well this is going to work. So let's just try it on some zombies and see what the hell happens. Right. So let's get 25 of these guys. 25 zombie darlings. That should be fine. Go on. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Look how fast that goes. Ready? Oh! Oh, I'm loving it! I'm loving it. Look at that. Oh, that's great! Look at that! That's brilliant! That's great! Right. And best part is it just dismembers every... Just dismembers. That is brilliant. That is brilliant! That's great, and look, the durability's almost gone. So it's very OP, but it doesn't last long, was the idea with this. Oh man, I gotta do that. Oh, let's try it. Let's try it on some ferals. Let's try it on loads of ferals. Let's see if that works. Oh my mouse has just run out of charge, guys. So I'm just gonna quickly go get my charging thing and plug that in, and I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Alrighty guys, I'm back. Hang on a sec. I'm just getting my mouse thing plugged in and all that good stuff, so then we should be able to get this to work again. But yeah, that's that worked really well. That was funny. That was good. Right, let's go and see if we can put my mouse on charge. Just wrap this wire around all the Coke cans that are currently on my desk. I drink Coke like a fish. Best drink ever. Right. So that goes in here, and then let's go plug my mouse in, and that should be okay. It'll be okay. Okay. Can I move my mouse? Yay! I can move my mouse. There we go. Right, everything is now good. So Jen says, right. Let's make sure the chat hasn't moved along. But there we go. So we got the machete working as I wanted it to. Right, let's go. Just gonna have a bit of sugar intake, guys, because I need it. Coke is good for the soul. Alrighty. Let's see. Move that around the side there. I hope that works with this. Cool. So yeah, I was gonna try it on some ferals. So let's try 25 ferals with one of these machetes. And let's see how this works. Okay, go on then, guys. Okay. Oh, I didn't attach the machete, did I? Oh, I died. Whee! I forgot to attach the machete. Never mind. I'll spawn on my bed. Derp number 1. There we go. Alright. Let's try that again. This time, let's actually get one of these machetes. There we go. Right. So let's go DM again. Oh man, that was funny. Right. I probably didn't have that much health left to begin with, to be fair. Right. Right. Where's my bag anyway? These ferals still there? Or did they go? Hello? So, oh, they didn't even hang around. That's not fair. Can't believe that. That's great. Right, let's go ahead and try this again. So, zombie... Let's try loads of ferals again. Right. This time, let's not get stunned and die. Let's get a good bit of distance, let them spread out first. See if these machetes are going to work. Oh, it's working. Oh, look at that. Oh, we're gonna get it scared. Oh, we're fighting, we're fighting. Oh, that is brilliant. Okay. So yeah, it's not too OP. That's great. Alright, come on then. Come on then, guys. There you go. Okay. That's all those guys gone anyway. Okay, now it's broken. Alright, well that does pretty well. I think I'm pretty happy with that. There you go. I'm very happy with that. That's brilliant. Okay. Okay, cool. That works for me. Cool. Okay, so the machete is in as well. So that was so good. I can't believe they all just surrounded me. Instant kill. That was great. I'm not sure if my chat is still keeping up. I think you guys are still here. I think. Yeah, I see 18 of you guys watching, so I know you're there. Right, so we've got that one in. So we've got the assassin machete done. So it doesn't last long, but it's super powerful. So that'd be good for a couple of uses. So that is done. So what else do I have to add into here? Oh yeah, I wanted to do Tamerai shot bow as well. So let's see if I can go ahead and do this. So what we need to do is find the rocket, and we're going to extend that for another one. So let's see here. We need, where's ammo? That's down a little bit, isn't it? So ammo is, that's shovels. Every day I'm shoveling. Here we go, ammo. Right, so I need the rocket to extend. So shotgun. Okay, here's the rocket. Okay, so copy this thing. Save that, and let's move down to the new editions of ammo, which is like here. So modded round for the thing. Okay, this is going to be a modded round for Tamerai Shotbow. And here says this is a lot of fun to watch. Yay! I'm glad you're liking it. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to go modded shot bow ammo. Because it would never be a Tamerai thing without a shot bow. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. So 175. So we need 176 as our ID. Okay, and the name is going to be modded shotbow shell. There we go. Modded shotbow shell. That works. Or let's do modded shotbow round. That'll work. Right. So the next thing we want to do then is we still want the rocket prefab. Hand mesh file is a rocket, and then we go property name equals custom icon. Value equals rocket. There we go. So that's the custom icon. Material value is metal. Okay, so essentially we don't want it to have an explosion. So we're going to take the explosion properties away. We're going to have entity damage. That's working at using action 1. Okay, so then we want this to fly a little bit faster. So let's try a value of no, velocity. Let's try a value of like 120 for that, and a life of, yeah, life of 5 for that should be fine. Fly time, lifetime. Yeah, we want it to stay afloat for a while, so that should be fine. So that's a shotbow shell. So, or mod shotbow round. And now let's go make the shotbow itself, which is essentially just going to be a crossbow. Let's see where that may be. Rocket, shotgun slug, 7.62mm bullet. Let me see. Attributes. Crossbow, here we go. So we need to extend the crossbow here. So let's grab this guy. And where is my... So that's an auger chainsaw. So I should add it here, because that's 130, 200. So I've got 3 values here that I can use. So let's see, modded. So this is going to be Tamer Ryu's shotbow. And let's comment that. There we go. And then let's paste this guy. Let's see if this works. So, Tamer Ryu's shotbow is going to use exactly the same stuff as a normal crossbow does. We are, in fact, going to go property name equals custom icon. And that's going to just have the crossbow as its value. And that is 146. Let me just double check that. We need to add 1 to this for 147. So this section actually has IDs 147 to 149. There we go. We can go ahead and do that. Right, so we are going to want to make it use degradation. That's fine. Hold type. We don't need to worry about those. Action 0. Here we go. So hit mask, override, delay. Magazine size is 1. Magazine item equals the new one that we added, which is going to be modded shot bow round. There we go. And let's see here. So we got Tamer Ryu's shot bow, and we got to call that, of course, modded shot bow, so we can find that easily in the thing. Okay, so phrase spread, reload time is 2, that works. Bullet icons, Uzi, range bow, crossbow fire. And I want it to have the sound of a shotgun when it gets fired, because it's a shot bow, right? So I want it to have the shot bow sound. And then we should probably apply a buff to it that will do some damage to zombies or something once it's on the other side. So let me see here. I need the shotgun, which is right up here. I don't know why they put guns right at the top, and then they have the crossbow elsewhere. It's really weird. Because I would have thought it'd be the same. So the shotgun stuff. Let's have a look. So shotgun. It's gun MP5. Where are you? Pump shotgun. Gun pump shotgun. Here you go. So we need the reload. Not reload. We want the sound. Here we go. Sound. So sound start, and we want the pump shotgun fire. Actually, no, I want the sawed-off shotgun fire, because that sounds even better. Gun sawed-off shotgun, here we go. So sound, sawed-off pump shotgun fire. That's what I want, because that'll sound even better. It says, could you trigger sounds from the shotgun and rocket launcher? No, that's the same as trying to do it when we were talking about doing it earlier with overlaying 2 sounds. I don't think that's currently possible with XML modding. I'd have to go into the Unity assets, pull out the sounds, combine them myself, and then rebuild the game files with those new sounds in. Unfortunately, it seems. Unless there's a place I can add sounds where I could do that, but I don't think there is. But yeah, that would be very cool if we could do that. I would definitely like to try that. But I don't think it's going to work. So bows, crossbows, and all that stuff. There we go. Tamer Ryu's crossbow. So the sound is the start. Weapons. This one. There we go. So that's the sawed-off pump shotgun fire. Sound repeat doesn't sound end. Okay. That should be fine. And here says, okay, just brainstorming it. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I like the idea. It's something that is. hopefully going to be possible to do in the future. Like if we were to be like doing an SDX mod where we can add our own sounds, then yes, it would be possible. But we'd need that to be able to take the game files apart, and that's kind of beyond my technical capabilities because I don't know C#. So that's I know XML, but I don't know C#, so that might not work for me so well there. But yeah, it's a good suggestion though. I would love to be able to have that possibility to overlay sound. Just says maybe shotgun sound as a start, reload as end. Yeah, I think that should be okay. And Hollow says, came back to heading home, catch you when I'm home, if you're still streaming. Alrighty then, Hollow. Well, thanks for coming to the stream and hope to see you very soon. I might be streaming, we'll see. We'll see. But we're going to need to do some more modding soon. Okay. Let's see if we have the shot bow. We do. We have shot bows and we have shot bow rounds. Right. Right. So when I reload this thing, right? Oh my god! Look, it actually has the rocket. Look at that! Oh man, look at. Oh, that is something else. That is. It actually renders the rocket on it. Oh my god, that is awesome. That is brilliant. Okay, right. let's get us. Oh my god, I'm just looking at that thing. That is brilliant. Oh, hang on, let me just shoot it down. Oh, look at that. That has got some range on it. That is great. That is nice. That is brilliant. Right, let's go and see if we can. Let's see if we can go ahead and get some. Let's try like a zombie cop or something. I need to look down a bit, don't I, so I can aim to the ground. Right, this guy. Ah. Yeah, it needs. Oh, look at that, straight down. It needs some kind of effect on it or something, like to at the end. So I think we need to add some kind of effect to that. But yeah, that is pretty good. I think it needs an explosion, but not to do any damage. Because that is so good. Oh my god, Dave, right? You now have a shot bow. That is great. Oh man, that is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Okay, let's get out of here then, and let's see if we can modify the properties a bit. Okay, so I think what we want to do is, okay, so that works. Yeah, I just think the rocket needs a bit of an explosion on the end. Okay, actually, maybe to make it do some splash damage, we could give it an explosion, but a very small one that doesn't that has maybe a wide block radius, but gives it like gives it some splash damage, so it would hurt us as well if we got close to it. I think that could work quite well. Yeah, that could be cool. So I'm way too far ahead on here, so let me come back a little. There we go. Oh man, that is that is so good. Oh, that's good. Okay. Let's see, dynamite. I need to also make the thing stack to a higher value as well. So modest shotgun. Here we go. So custom icon. I do want to give it an explosion thing as well, I think, and a damage bonus. But yeah, nothing too major. So the explosion isn't going to do. I'd say it can do minimal damage, but in a very wide radius. So that might be. I think that would be quite good to try. So what class is that in? That's under Action 1. Okay, Action 1. So explosion particle value 4. Radius blocks, block damage 30. I'd say radius entities could be 6, but it only does like 40 explosion damage per 6, and I think that could be fine. Oh, actually, let's do it like 7. 7 of that, 40 block damage per. So it'll be a very wide radius effect. I'm not sure what other things you got here, like radius. What have we got? Particle index. Maybe we could try a different particle index. I don't know. Maybe 3. We could try that and see what happens, which might be quite cool because each explosion does have a different type. So maybe we could do that. So we need to stack this higher to 20. So shotgun shell stacks to 250. So we'll stack those to 250. Economic value quite high, of course. That is, I can't believe that it actually renders on the crossbow as well. I didn't think it would. I thought it would just like, you know, render the crossbow, but it actually does. So, and I think I'm going to slow down the fly time a little bit. So I think velocity could be 90 rather than 120, just a little bit slower, just so you get more time to see it fly. Okay, let's try that. So, into game. Taberayu, you now have a shot bow. Oh, it's gonna be so good doing the final episode with all this stuff. But it's gonna be super fun. Okay. It's fine, says Max. I have to go now. It's getting late here. Have a nice stream. All right, it's fine. Well, thanks for coming to the stream, and hope to see you very, very soon. So, bye for now. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, there you go. So at least it does have some kind of impact, but it's nothing like major. So it's very, very small kind of impact. It does quite a lot of blocks, but not much to. Actually, that's quite a high. That is quite a high block damage. Okay, let's spawn in loads of ferals and things and try this out on them. Right, so let's go. Oops, I pressed this one. So CM or CM DM. Let's get some more of those rounds because I would like some more if possible. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with these ones, but yeah, we'll get some more. So there we go. More of those rounds. Okay, let's go ahead and spawn in some zombies, shall we? So let's try 25. Lumberjacks. Right, let's run back a bit. Okay, let's keep running and. Oh, look at that! That's great. There you go. Let's knock some down. Oh, he's not happy. Yeah. Right. Okay. This guy's gonna have to. That's pretty much a death sentence for anything coming my way. Oh, this is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. Uh-oh. Get him in the crowd. There we go. Oh, they're not happy with me. That is so good. Right. That is such a good little thing. Probably a D-damage to me as well, so you've got to be careful. There you go. So yeah, it does have a wide range on the explosion. Yeah, so that does damage me too. That's the idea. Oh, look at this guy. He's got no arms left. He's armless. There we go. That'll teach him. Way. Oh, look at these. They've all got no arms left. Go on then. That is good. Oh, look, there's some stumpies. There's some stumpies coming for us. Right. He's gone. Right, there's one more. Right, go on then. Oh, I love how it turns them into stumpies. That is so good. There we go. I think that's finished him off. He's unarmed, says Teosaurus. Yeah, he's armless. Okay, we got Taberayu shot though. I can't believe how well that works. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Yeah. Oh, I blew both his legs off. He's like a head and an arm. Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. Okay. That was hilarious. Okay, Tay Rose shot bow has been done. Lumber stumpies. Oh, that was great. So guys, we have some pretty decent weapons in the modding so far. So that's really cool. So we got a shot bow, which which fires rockets and does some crazy things. I think that's pretty much all I need to do for the weapons and things. There are a couple of other little items that I need to add to a few things, but let's go ahead and save this out. Right, so I'm just checking the time. I mean, I have work in the morning, so I think, guys, what I'm going to have to do is, for now, I'm going to have to go ahead and end off the modding stream. But we're probably going to go ahead and do another one. In the next stream, we're probably going to be focusing on different zombie types, which are going to be appearing in the final beta. And TSRs are laughing so hard it really hurts. well, I'm glad that you're laughing. I'm glad you're laughing. See, you 11 viewers right now have been the lucky ones. You've stuck with me through the modding, and you've got to see exploding magnums, like super fast attacking machetes, lumberjack stumpies, me getting insta killed by loads of ferals. So yeah, it was pretty cool. So Simon says thanks everyone for coming to the stream and liking, subbing, and supporting the stream. I agree. So thanks everyone for coming along. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and end off. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll probably be doing another modding one perhaps on Tuesday. When I usually do my Valmod series, would be probably when I was going to go ahead and do it, most likely. But we're going to have one on Monday as well, like a multiplayer stream on the Monday. So Tia said it was a blast. Oh, it really was. It was great. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys very soon. So until then, bye!